And we're back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, season 16, episode 18. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week that is ahead of you. And in this episode of the Cloud9 podcast, we are going to be talking about actually anime, the NBA, the NFL, and League of Legends. So I was going to do this episode of the Cloud9 podcast with Chaz, but I'm pretty sure he is working a different shift this week. So we will not have a chance potentially to do the show unless we do it Sunday. So I have to message him about when he's going to be able to do the show because, as you guys know, League of Legends will be starting its competitive season in 2026 very, very soon. The LCK, LPL, LEC, LCS, and LCP and CBLOL will be beginning within about a few weeks from now. So we will be fully back into the swing of things when the season starts. But as you guys know, since I am a multifaceted person, I'm a jack of all trades and a master of all. There's been a lot of anime news going on right now as far as like One Piece, and you guys know how much I did at some point watch and care for One Piece, as I've read a lot of the manga chapters as well, and I've watched a lot of the anime too. Part 1, I've not really seen anything part 2 actually. And then the NBA is heating up actually as we get closer to the All-Star game, and then after that you have the playoff push and everything, and then the NFL regular season just ended, and then now that's going to be in its playoff picture as well. So there's a lot to go over actually. But hi, Mr. White Man Beezus, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. What am I yelling at first?
Well, we're going to start with the NFL because that just wrapped up. The Ravens missed the playoffs because their quarterback failed to kick, and then his family ended up getting death threats. So
it was the kicker. The kicker is a rookie. He's been really good, but he can't kick out of 40 yards. So they're hating on him. He's like missed two or three kicks all season.
That's crazy. How does that even happen though? Like, you would think if you're going to specialize in that one thing, which is just kicking the football to the goal, that for me, I always thought that's something that should always go in guaranteed. That's what but it depends on weather and all that other stuff too.
It's the distance. I mean, people miss a lot in that stadium. 44 out is not a guaranteed.
Yeah. So let's see what the NFL 2026 playoff picture looks like. The playoff bracket should be up, right? I think it's up. All right, so I'm gonna, because I've watched a good amount of the games, but I've watched more basketball than NFL, as people know, but I still keep up with a lot of it. And I know the Rams are gonna end up not winning this year, which will bring me so much joy in my life.
You're an Eagles fan. I only want to hear you talk.
Hey! We actually beat a lot of good teams to win our trophy.
Actually beat us, to be fair.
Cincinnati Bengals. Oh my God.
No, the Bengals are literally trash this year.
Good back, they're terrible. You know what's crazy? For a lot of you guys who don't know, given how one-sided a lot of these rivalries are in the NFL, the Bears just recently beat the Packers in a total of, I'm not shitting you guys, 3 games in like the last 10, 15 years. Like, I'm to point out here, guys, that's not a rivalry. If I've beaten you pretty much 95% of the time we've existed together, that's not a rivalry. That is just what is called straight up one-sided.
Yeah, big thing, though, Bears are better than them this year.
That's crazy, right?
They're a good team this year.
The record usually for the Packers is always very lopsided with them, but they are better this year. You all right? All right, so let me put this on 200% really quickly. Oh, sorry if you guys heard my Facebook notification. This girl keeps messaging me because, I'm hot, rich, and good looking. That's how it works around here. All right, so we have the playoff bracket. So who do you think comes out? And, who do you think is going to be the finals for the conferences matchup?
It's going to be the Rams from the NFC.
Obviously. No bias there. No bias there at all.
I think they're the best team.
The Seahawks are the best team.
The Seahawks are not better than... They beat us when we didn't have Devontae Adams, and they had 3 ridiculously lucky plays.
Seahawks, Broncos, you guys, those should be the front runners to win. Unless you want to count the 49ers. They've had a pretty good season.
I think the top 3, crazy, all top 3 teams are in our division. But I think that's how it is, honestly. It's those 3 teams from the NFC.
Yeah.
AFC, honestly, everybody's trash from there. It's actually just a horrible division. I actually don't know who wins from that side.
No, nothing is worse than ours. I think ours is by far and away always the worst.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the entirety of the AFC. Yours is just a division.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like, when I look at the AFC, I'm not sure. Like, any one of those teams, I wouldn't be surprised if they lost their games.
Here, I'm going ESPN really quickly. This one looks a lot more cleaner. The NFL website is disgustingly ass. All right, so because this gives us the time in all the games too. So Broncos got the bye, right?
Yeah.
So and Seahawks got the bye, okay, and then that's it. Those are the only teams who got the bye so far, right? Okay.
Yep.
So whoever wins out of this match faces the Broncos, right?
Out of the no, it's whoever loses. So like, if the Steelers won and the Jaguars won, the Broncos would face the Steelers.
Oh, okay, got you. So
they face the
goes
lowest
like this, right?
remaining
okay.
seed.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, because that's their way of punishing someone for having a lower seed is because you get to face the best team. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I like that. That's fine. I think if you generally get 6th or 7th, you should be punished by facing the best team. I mean, that's the only way to make the regular season worth it for someone getting first anyway. It's like, hey, you get a, in theory, somewhat more easier matchup when you actually play again. Also, people don't actually understand, a lot of this happens with sports too. The NBA has this a lot too. If you don't play for a week after you've been playing 18 weeks straight, you're going to be pretty rusty when you get back on the field. That's why you've seen like these crazy upsets in these last like 10 years, you know, is because if you don't play for a good amount of time on the field, which is not like a practice game because there's no pressure in practice games, you might actually fuck up, you know. So don't be surprised whenever you see this happen in any sport when the best team in the regular season gets a bye and they're like, why are you doing so badly against this team who's a 6th seed? Well, in theory, that 6th seed team has been consistently still playing without a break, and that other best team has not. So
the big thing about football is that I think it's the one sport that doesn't get like this. Like, baseball is the worst. That wild card
100 and what?
Yeah, but I was saying that wild card situation when you're not playing as the number 1 seed, it really does make you worse. Football's great because they're not playing that often, so that break doesn't feel as detrimental. Basketball, it's terrible too. Like, it's just really bad.
I always thought back in the day, because like League ruined my mind for this. I always thought just because a team got the bye, then that means that they'll see that other person's strategies, and then that would make them kind of a little, and they would have the edge. But it turns out that doesn't matter. Actually, what matters is you playing is what actually matters more than just seeing someone else play, because you know you can try out any of your strategies in the game. Because in theory, yeah, if you see someone else do that, you in your mind think, okay, I can do that myself, but it doesn't matter unless you're playing it because your theories might not be able to work out. So I'm not always saying people should throw the regular season and not get a bye, but you know, there is, like I say, there's more benefits. There's benefits and not benefits to both. I would always say you're probably going to luck out better with not having the bye, given you're still going to be actively playing. But like you said before, couldn't that just tire someone out constantly still playing without a chance to have like a week break, you know?
That's how it kind of works. Is there's a tangent. It's like if you've ever seen the charts, the more you play, the more games you play, the lower value you start getting if you play too much. But the less you play, if you have too much of a break, you also play worse. You have to meet in that medium, like that middle, where you played enough games to where you're not rusty, but you haven't played too much games to where you're just kind of brain fried. It's the same thing in chess, same thing in League of Legends. The more games you play, the worse you play.
Yeah, the worst back in the day for League was when so the LCK guys changed its system in 2022. Yeah, or no, before that. It was a few years before that, where like if you it was Rocks Tigers 2016, for example. In spring 2016 for the LCK, the Rocks Tigers got first place. And that means that they didn't even play the playoffs. They just got automatically sent to the finals. And a lot of people were like that was always like it happened with Griffin back when Chovy first started playing in the LCK. That there's a reason why guys, they discarded that, because yeah, that is a great way to reward someone for a regular season effort. But if you're not actually playing in the playoffs, you don't actually get a chance to fight against that team that's been ramping up week to week to week. So who do you think wins out of the Steelers and Texans?
Steelers and Texans?
Like a seven game winning streak?
That is a toss-up for me. I think the Texans are probably better.
think the Texans probably win that.
But the Steelers could win. I don't think either one of those teams are powerhouses.
But again, the Texans finished the season, right? With like a 7-game winning streak, right?
I don't think it was a 7-game. Let me see.
Oh, they went at least like what? 7-1 in their last 8 games.
Well, they've been good, but I don't think they've been that good. Let me see.
Who do you think wins out of the Jaguars and Bills?
The Jaguars and Bills?
I want the Bills to lose because Walter's a fan of them.
Oh, you're right. It has been a 7-game win streak, but they played actually trash teams.
They did.
So I don't think it really counts. They did beat the Chargers. That's good. I would say
but that was more like Eagles beating themselves.
I'm tossing it up. Just a toss up for me. I'm gonna lean the Texans, but I could see either one of those teams winning. Again, it's not huge for me on that one.
Okay. I want the Bills to lose because Walter, not WZ, the other Walter is a Bills fan. So just
but they
lose, it makes sense.
It's kind of hard because they have what's his name? My brain's not working.
Oh, fucking hell! They're the ones who have Josh Allen, right?
Josh Allen. They have Josh Allen, so it's always a toss up. But Trevor Lawrence has been really good this year.
Josh Allen is very up and down this year too.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence has actually been better than he's not better than Josh Allen, but he's been better this year. So it's not like there's not a gap between the two quarterbacks, in my opinion, right now.
This right here is probably going to be the best match. Patriots, if you guys haven't been following the NFL, has actually had a very, very good season. It's actually been one of their best regular seasons they've had in a long time, actually, since they lost Brady. Chargers, which team usually a fucking joke for the most part, this year has looked pretty good. Their quarterback is insane. That guy is very, very good. So this is probably the biggest toss-up for me. It could straight up go either way. It sucks. We lose one of these teams so early on.
Well, I want it to be the what's it called, because the Super Bowl is going to be in LA, and it's going to be, I believe, in SoFi, which means it's going to be in the stadium of the Chargers and the Rams. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
So we're going to the Super Bowl, right? That means we're going.
I actually want to.
I don't know if you guys can get the tickets in time. They're probably just going to sell out. There's no way. Unless you're like right there when they go live, maybe, potentially.
I mean, would you actually want to go or not?
The problem here is like, what day is the Super Bowl?
Sunday. I don't know exact day. You're on the thing. You can check it right now.
I'm retarded. Someone's gonna meme me. What day is it's always Super Bowl Sunday. All right. NFC Seahawks get the bye. Panthers versus Rams. Obviously, you're gonna say the Panthers because you're a huge Panther fan. You love Black Panther as a character. You love black people.
I don't think this is gonna be close, but we lost to them, so I can't say too much. But I do think we beat them. We're definitely a better team. We're gonna have Devontae Adams back. I think that's gonna matter a lot in the playoffs. I think we win. I think this is that's Rams. Is that 10? Is that the odds right there?
I think so. Yeah, people think.
We're 10.5 points. Yeah, there's no way that's 10.5 point favorites.
All the betting sites are going crazy right now.
Yeah, it says we're 10.5 point favorites. That's a lot.
Well, you guys won't have to face us, so we won't have to knock you out this year. So
we will. Let me scroll down.
Yep.
We actually will have to face you if we both win our games.
That's the crazy thing. Yeah, they will have to face each other again. Another rematch. Good Lord. Yeah. So if you guys end up losing to us, remind me to go and gloat in front of your dad, right?
I would not. I actually don't want to play. Like, for some reason, you guys somehow you'll like make us miss a extra point. You'll block them 2 times, but you don't do that against other teams. I despise it.
I hate it. Good Lord. Same thing with Jalen Hurts. He'll play really good against like the worst teams ever. Makes you think he's actually really good. When he plays against good teams and he just straight up shits the bed constantly.
I mean, he's an injured person. He's specifically.
It's all Saquon Barkley though that makes him.
Yeah, but so the reason that he's like that right now is because he's a running quarterback that got injured. When you can't run as a running quarterback, you lose a lot of the power you had, and that's like his biggest thing. He's not terrible. I don't think he's good, but he's not as bad as people make him out to be.
What you're saying is bring back Michael Vick.
He's got that dog in him, so maybe.
Good. All right. Woo! Good Lord.
Fatality.
All right.
This man has sound moves.
Good Lord.
Thank you. Come again.
But yes, I'll go for the Rams too. I mean, the Rams were honestly at least one of, if not the best teams in the regular season, so they should win this. Honestly, if you lose that, I don't know how to even feel at that point.
Yes, you don't deserve soundboards. You don't know how to use them.
Oh, God. Eagles versus 49ers also could be a game we lose to. The 49ers are such a weird team. Like, I don't know. They got absolutely railed in their last game by, was it the Steelers? Was it the Steelers or the Colts? What? I forgot who they faced the last week, but it was like 13-3. They got absolutely railed. So I honestly don't know. This is another coin toss match, too. There's a lot of coin toss matches here. Like, it could be for the team who's favored, but it also could be for the team that's not favored too. I'm gonna say we win because I'm a fan of the team, but I'm not.
I mean, it's definitely possible you win. 49ers are good though, and they have a better record than you.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me that. Sadly. Then we get Bears versus Packers.
I'm
which
excited
is crazy
for that,
because if you guys are, I promise you, look at it. It's very lopsided for the Packers to always beat the Bears. The Bears have beaten what 3 times in the last 20 years. Actually, insane.
Yeah, but they're beating them this year.
When you think about all the different years, all the different regular season games, all different quarterbacks, offensive line, teams, everything, they've only beaten them 3 fucking times. That is insane. But like I said before, they're better this year. They should be the favorites this year, right? Oh my God. All the people I know from Chicago are going to be so happy if they win. But I want you guys to lose because,
I honestly, it's great. I would love to see the Packers win. I'm a bigger Packers fan. I'm sorry, bigger.
Hey, look here. Green Bay is the favorite to win, despite the Bears being better in the regular season anyway.
That's how.
Just name value. It has to be.
It's not just name value. It's they have a lot of rookies. They have their quarterback. Well, not a rookie. Sorry, they have a lot of young people that have no playoff experience. It's going to be a big toss up for me because Jordan Love is good this year. Jordan Love has been a good player this year. Caleb Williams is also very good. So it's just kind of that's the big question here.
Jay Bids,
I appreciate it. He also messaged me to tell you about something about a coffee setup stream. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, Christmas came late. Hey, Mac.
You just have to tell me what creamer you want. I like to hear that. We're your last resort. Like I didn't mean to come here, but I ended up here.
Why does the Bears and the Packers game get the Prime Video game?
That's because that's one of the biggest rivalries in football.
No, but like, good Lord, man, Peacock. I don't want to get Peacock just for sports. I only have Prime because you have the free shipping and you have the sports games. That's it. That's the only reason why to have that streaming service. I don't want to get Peacock. But I mean, Peacock has the basketball games too, and it's just like, oh my God, man. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know if we win the Super Bowl this year. I don't know if we even get out of this first round, honestly. Teams looked we looked really good first part of the season, then just started faltering toward the very end. That Chargers game, just like, oh my God, that broke my soul. Good Lord. I have no clue. I have no clue yet. But do you think the Seahawks potentially win it all?
They're a good team. I'm not trying to say they couldn't win. I actually want to.
You're just still mad they actually won.
I don't want them to win. Like, that's my big thing.
I don't want them winning because Seattle is a horrible fucking city. Fuck that place. Fuck
what?
Utah.
You don't like Seattle? Seattle's a great city. I disagree.
No, not Seahawks. Oh my God, wrong one. I'm talking Minnesota. That is Tim Waltz that leads that garbage place.
Oh my goodness, you're a political fiend. Just leave it alone. They got the Somalians in there. They're whatever.
Hey, that daycare place spelled learning.
I don't care about daycares.
You don't care. Your mom works at one of them. Of course you should care.
I don't live in Minnesota. It don't matter.
Which soda was your favorite? Grape?
I hate grape soda, actually.
I used to love it as a kid, but it's actually...
it's true, because I actually, when I was really young, I used to like grape soda, but today, if you handed me a grape soda, I wouldn't drink it.
All right, so, yeah, I don't know. I think the teams that, in theory, should be front runners to meet in the Super Bowl or get very close was Broncos, Patriots, Rams, Seahawks. Those are the 4 teams that should, in theory, be one of the teams to win it all, because... I'm sorry, Walter. Bills aren't doing shit. Sorry, buddy. It's not happening. But yeah, any other NFL takes you want to say? I know the Raiders got rid of their coach.
Matthew Stafford is going to win MVP, even though people think it should be Drake May from the Patriots. Stupid.
Man,
Drake May has historically the easiest schedule of all time, almost.
Yeah, that happens when. Good Lord, that's how life is great.
And And Matthew Stafford has a historically hard one for a number 1 seed.
Oh my goodness, Matthew Stafford. I'm blanking on white dude, right?
And quarterback.
Yes, Matthew.
He was the Patriots.
Yeah, he was the Patriot quarterback at one point. Yep.
So,
so we'll see how it all plays out. I know Cliff is probably gonna be really happy if the Seahawks win again. Good Lord.
I'm fully cheering against him.
Don't worry, we'll take you guys all out anyway. Doesn't matter.
You're not gonna do anything.
You have to get past us first. I know you're like thinking, oh, we're gonna.
Y'all have to make it to the next round.
The top G. You do too. You have to get past it first. You didn't even get the bye, even though your team was better than all of us. You guys missed getting the bye. You bastards! How dare you? How dare you not get the bye?
Packers are winning the Super Bowl.
You threw that Seahawks game, which could have gotten you the bye.
That was one of the worst games of all time.
No, it was crazy because good Lord.
We shouldn't have lost that. That really demotivated our team too. Packers winning the Super Bowl.
Your quarterback had 1,000 turnovers that game.
No, he had 0. Stop saying that. Stop trying to trash our quarterback. It wasn't the problem. Our defense just sucked. They walked. You know what? One of the stupid 2-point conversion that brought it to overtime. They walked over and picked the ball up in the end zone, and they're like, "Okay, that ties the game." That was the worst. You call the game dead, and then you want me to be like, "Okay, that's fine." You want me to not be angry? I hate that game. I hate football.
Because it was, you're right. It was tied, 30-30, and you were going to get that 2-point conversion, and you would have won, right?
They threw a backwards pass,
but
we thought it wasn't a backwards pass, so it was technically a fumble, which no one knew on the field at the time. We blocked it, we swatted it. It went into the end zone, they picked it up to hand it to somebody, to the ref, but he touched the end zone, so it's successful. Honestly...
Dude, it's just like last night, when the Clippers player did a blatant goaltending and the refs didn't call it, and so the Warriors lost because they would have got the free throws. Reffing in the NFL and the NBA is like at its worst it's ever been. It's fucking garbage.
You know what
horrible.
Else?
Like literally, he blatantly goaltended, blatantly did it, and it just didn't count.
Did you hear? Yeah. Did you hear our high school won state football?
I did.
When they won the state champ. I went to that game.
Really? Was it good?
It was pretty crazy, the fact that we were going crazy. Like, our fans were, like, I was like, okay, we got a bunch of Raiders fans here. They were, like, gonna jump on the field and fight the kids. We looked like a bunch of doofuses.
Well, to be fair to Raiders fans, they've had nothing exciting happening in their
But it's a high school football game.
This is why no one likes Raiders fans. I'm happy every year knowing Raiders fans, their whole fucking org sucks donkey ass. I'm happy with that. I'm good with that. You deserve it. And you just lost. And then the coach that came to your fucking org left after a year. If you're a Raiders fan,
got fired. But
if you're a Raiders fan, you must love getting a dildo in the ass every single year, knowing your team is going to be going like perfect game. They got perfect game like less than 2 weeks ago. Actual horrible org. Why do people even have? Outside of the straight up dedicated diehard fans, why be a fan anymore? They just lose every year. They don't make the playoffs. Well, it's not saying they make the playoffs. It's been years. It's actually straight up mediocrity every year, every other season. I can't believe they still have fans. It's actually insane. And most fans are straight up delusional. Like, they're weird. I'd rather be a Dolphins fan. I'm not, I'm not gay, so that's not happening. Actually,
what does that even mean? Explain yourself. Don't just fall silent.
Oh, no. Someone at work is a Dolphins fan. So I'm like, you guys just love taking L's every year, don't you?
I bet that guy is not your friend.
It was a woman.
Walk up to him all the time talking like that.
It was a woman. She said her boyfriend is a Dolphins fan. So, good Lord.
She's a...
Yeah, she even went... Well, she went to... They said they went to Miami for Dolphins games. Yeah, she said they loved it. She said it was one of the most chillest fan bases ever. Well, I was like, yeah, you guys don't expect anything. So...
Dolphins do enjoy homosexual experiences. That's not... I don't think he thought that deeply about it. You know, I didn't. It could be right.
I didn't. Yeah, that's true.
Just saying.
Jewish kid, what's up, man? Packers.
This man doesn't even know how to spell dolphin. Is the problem. So I know he doesn't know that.
I have a dolphin emulator.
Oh, do you still have that?
I don't. I'm just joking. But yeah. So, but MSK, who is Clarence? Don't remind me of that. Oh my God, no. I was meant to say third time's the charm last night to end the show, but I ended up saying third time's the Clarence.
How? That doesn't even make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. How do you do that? Is there a Clarence in the show?
My brain, some days, given how expansive it is and given how smart I am.
He did not say stimulator. He did not say that. He said stimulator, but you know what? It might as well have been.
Oh, God. So, all right. So, I don't know. I mean, I hope everyone's team does the best they can in the playoffs. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're still the reigning champions. We're taking it home. You know, it's going to stay here. It's going to stay right here with me. Then I can gloat to you guys. You guys can tell me how great I am at football, actually, or how big and black I am. But no, seriously, did those weird, cringy Raiders fans try to fight the kids? What the heck?
They were yelling at him. And then they were like, the problem, you want to know what the problem was? They were yelling the same insults. They got a reaction from the crowd. They're like, I'm going to keep yelling it. They said, refs, why don't you keep going with them? You should go in their locker room or something like that. I was like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? No one's laughing at that.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, the biggest NFL teams fan bases here in our city is Raiders, 49ers, Cowboys, Packers, Steelers. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You have some you have some Broncos fans, some Patriots fans, but those are the Raiders and Steelers and Cowboys. Oh my God. Cowboys fans are so annoying.
The population's getting a lot bigger. I've been going to.
There was a Ram fan. One of my coworkers is actually a Ram fan. Actually,
going for the last 3 years, every year, there have been more and more Rams fans inside of it. Though I don't like our Whose House Rams House thing. I hate that. I hate it so much. And everybody always does it, like Whose House, and I don't join in because it's goofy.
Yeah, I think there needs to be like better hashtags for some of these teams too. Like Rams House just sounds so gay. Like that's actually what homosexuals say. Yeah, I love getting because I could just say, I love getting rammed up the ass. It's like, come on, the joke's right there. Like, why would I do that?
I've actually started to think. I don't even know if I don't think it's Tourette's that you have, because I'm starting to think, because like, do you know who actually has things that they repeat very often? It's autistic people. Maybe that's what it is.
The Rams Twitter account posted this. So you have, I don't know if it's going to affect the playoffs, but there's roster moves activated from reserve injured.
Quentin Lake is going to be a big pickup. I'm going to point that out. That is huge for us. He needs to come back.
Okay.
That's a big
also, pickup. I don't follow Joke.org, so, you know, they have to earn my follow, actually. You know?
Who? Wait, who?
No, I'm making a joke.
I got you. All right. I'm sorry. I drank a lot of coffee today.
Oh my. Okay, so we're not doing a coffee test today.
We can do a coffee test.
No, we're good. You're insane.
Story about the stolen. I don't know about it. This man just told me.
I literally left my wallet in someone's car, and then when I messaged him hey, if I could come over to his work and get it, he messaged me a picture. Who sent me a screenshot? Someone broke into the window, took it. That's all.
Why would you leave your wallet?
I didn't know. I didn't know until like 7 o'clock that day. We take L's. But to be fair, that's not an L. That was in 2025. I have no L's yet in 2026.
Your Social Security wasn't in there, correct?
No,
your card.
No.
I'm just making. I'm trying to wrap my head around what could be dangerous.
Okay. So next we're gonna talk about. We'll finish up with sports, and then we'll do the anime thing, and then we'll do league really quickly. So there was a rumor that before the trade deadline, that Dillon Brooks was going to be going to the Lakers, and the Lakers were going to be trading Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves for him. And I'm like, I think Dillon Brooks is actually pretty good, but no.
That might have happened a year ago.
That's a net negative for the Lakers. Giving up Rui Hachimura, who I know, he does have a problem with turnovers. He's still a fine player. Giving up Austin Reeves is stupid. Like that would just be horrible. And keep in mind, before the trade window closes, because apparently it closes in February, if I'm not mistaken, you're gonna be hearing a lot about these crazy rumors. Like we heard like Giannis was gonna be going to the Knicks, and they were gonna be trading Josh Hart for him. Like what? We heard like Anthony Davis supposed to be going to the Magic, Klay Thompson supposed to be going to the Magic and shit. Just be understanding of this, guys. There's going to be a lot of these trade rumors happening until the final deadline is closed. But that's why, you see a lot of teams getting like really antsy right now. Well, a lot of coaches are going fucking insane because you potentially want to see it through with the player, but then you're like, hey, this other like shiny good player, this new person could be better for us too. It's like that meme of that girl looking at that guy, looking at that hotter girl. That's kind of what that is, you know?
It's such
So,
a weird, I guess.
but that is that is though, you know, because you're thinking, so like, because I heard the Warriors might want to move on from Draymond Green too, and it's like, but he's one of the best defenders in the league though. Yeah, he's black and he acts like an animal most of the
reason
time.
they were talking about that is because getting out. What the heck was that? You need to stop. I'm already hearing enough of that with you talking. I don't need more monkey noises. Oh, can't say that.
Oh God,
forget I said that.
WZ's clipping that.
It wasn't racism at the beginning. I felt like I was just calling you like a goofball, but now it's racism. I'm doubling down.
No, it's just, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know with a lot of these trades. So I think personally, given the Knicks just won the NBA Cup, I don't think they're moving on from any player, honestly. Giannis being rumored to move on from the Bucks has been a thing rumored for like since a few years ago. Hell, that was one of the biggest offseason rumors just last year. He was going to move on from the Bucks. I don't know if he's moving on. He's injured right now.
He's not. He came back because it looks like they can't get a trade. So I want to point out the Bulls actually apparently didn't want to trade for him, and he came back
because the Bulls so the Bucks
came back to absolutely demolish the Bulls. He came back. He was going to stay injured. He came back because of that, and you heard him on the court saying, "You want to trade for me?" And he went one of the craziest games this year.
Oh yeah, he went bonkers insane. Yeah, because the Bulls want to give up but the trade would be like Josh Giddey for Giannis. Do you think that would be worth it?
No, for who? For the Bucks? Josh Giddey's great, but that's Giannis is in my opinion, the best player in the league. I think between him and Jokic.
So for me, you remember when like KD came into the league? I think Giannis is the equivalent of that. Like there's I don't think there's been I'll say a black player, because we've had a lot of good white guys now. There's not been another black player like Giannis has been for a long time. Like the last other one was like KD, tall, he can shoot, he can dunk, you know?
They're all black. That's a black league.
No.
You know what the B in the NBA stands for? Basketball. What'd you say?
No. Oh, what? Like, because I don't know. Like, Giannis seems to be one of those players that people talk about where, yes, I believe in theory, he could make a lot of teams really good. But I don't know if that guy is a good culture fit for a lot of teams. People have seen the way he it's not his personality. I understand his personality. I understand a winner's mindset because I am myself a winner. I have sex with a lot of girls, obviously. Girls are easy these days. But he wouldn't work on the Knicks because, what's this? Fucking hell. The best player. Oh my god. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns. I don't believe he would get along with him. He goes to the Lakers. He's for sure not getting along with LeBron. That's not happening. He goes and plays for, I don't know, like the Warriors, because he's rumored.
Listen, if Giannis didn't get along with LeBron, we're trading LeBron. He didn't get that. I didn't want to like double down on it though.
Oh, you know, when cloud chasers make jokes, you gotta let them make their jokes.
I appreciate you for noticing that.
God, but like that's the thing is, I think Giannis in theory could make a lot of teams better. The problem here is like, would he be a good culture fit for the teams he's going to? I think for the Lakers, if you trade out Giannis for LeBron, that's actually a massive upgrade right there.
It's a infinitely bigger upgrade.
Yeah, because
there's not a world where I'd be like, oh, please let me keep LeBron now. I mean, like, if you're talking about prime LeBron, talking about LeBron from 6 years ago, even that, I would be okay with it. But this is...
Yeah, because LeBron has had such massive diminishing returns like these past couple of years. Like, I mean, he won the NBA Cup and he won a championship for them. But like outside of like 2024 in this year, guys, it's been very bad. He's such a hit or miss player. Like he had the great game against the Jazz when he came back. He had that really good game against the Sixers. Outside of that, it's been pretty like bad, honestly. It's been pretty bad. It's been awful, honestly. Like I don't believe they keep him after this year. He has a no trade clause, so they would have to buy the rest of his contract out to have him leave.
A lot
but
of people
money for that. So
are expecting LeBron to retire this year. It's a big thing. It's a very big thing. So I don't know how to. What's it called?
Yeah, because there's no point in buying his contract out, because if he's going to retire, then you would not need to pay that money. People say Giannis could go to the Clippers. Clippers already have Zubac. They have James Harden. They have Kawhi Leonard. They're actually making a comeback right now after starting out very, very bad, actually. So
They did do that.
I mean, does Giannis want to go to the Kings? That'd be
Giannis.
terrible.
I mean, the big thing is what team has enough assets to trade for him. That's the problem. When you are good enough, it's kind of hard for somebody to make trades for you.
Well, the Bucks too, right? So if you're giving up your best player, I got to be getting some really good players in return for that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's the the problem is the Bucks. Bronny James will take over for LeBron. No, I don't even want to talk about this.
That was him.
You can't even bring up Bronny. I love Bronny. I don't hate on him because people expected too much from him. They hate on him too much. Like, I mean, this is not supposed to be LeBron James.
Okay. What if Giannis goes to the Grizzlies and the Bucks get Jay Morant?
Ja Morant? That would be one of the few times I'd be like, maybe.
You could also get Scottie Pippen Jr.
Scottie Pippen Jr. is not that good. He's not that guy.
I mean, but in theory, if you're going to go of equal trade value, that wouldn't be the worst, right? Or what's the guy on the Nets? Oh, Michael Porter. He's been rumored to be going to some places too. I don't know if the Bucks trade Giannis for Michael Porter. That's crazy. That would be insane. So I don't know right now. I mean, so many teams are talking about making moves around here. I mean, AD's going to be out. Is AD still out? He's still out, right?
No, I believe he came back.
Yeah, he came back. He came back for that Celtic game, and he got injured. I don't know if he's back. So someone said the Mavericks should give up Cooper Flag. Yeah, no, that's like Cooper Flag.
Yeah, just give him the Lakers too. Just throw him in there. I'll take him.
Cooper Flag went to the Lakers. That'd be pretty damn. Cooper Flag's pretty good.
I would actually trade Austin Reeves for him.
I would too. But Austin Reeves averages like 35.
But they wouldn't take Austin Reeves for him. They wouldn't be stupid enough.
Cooper Flag is really good. Who's the guy? Who's the main guy in the Pistons? Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham is great.
Is insane. Like, have you not seen? This is the Pistons' best regular season since 2005. Guys, I was in like 5th grade in 2005. That means they've been utterly horseshit for most of our lives. That's crazy when you think about that stuff too. Oh my god. Yeah. Celtics are picking it back up. They started out very, very bad, but I forgot this guy. Yeah, Jaylen Brown is still very, very good. Derek White is still putting in a lot of work too. Celtics are coming out pretty strong right now. Knicks are still in there. They lost recently to I think it was the Sixers they lost to again. Raptors are weird. Raptors are an odd team. I don't really think they're all that good. Sixers are fine with Tyrese Maxey. What do you think about any of the other teams here on the Eastern Conference?
They're all trash. Go to number 10. Look at that team. That team is trying to trade Trae Young away right now. He said he wants to leave.
This team is only known for fighting people. All their players do is just fight people on the court. These people are insane. People in Atlanta are weird people.
The Hawks have been perennial a 500 team for like a decade now. Well, maybe not that long. It's a few years.
The Cavs are talking about trading Donovan Mitchell or Lonzo Ball.
There's no way.
If they trade Donovan Mitchell, that would be insane. That would be crazy. All right, Thunder. Thunder just lost to the fucking Charlotte Hornets. So they have what? Essentially 2 more games to give before that whole Warriors breaking.
They're not getting that. People even keeping track of it anymore are crazy.
Yeah. There's just no way. If they lost to the Charlotte Hornets that badly, it's like the Spurs expose what you can do against the Thunder. If you literally don't have them foul bait, or you can figure out a way so they don't do that, you can beat this team. They're still gonna be still gonna be probably like the best team or one of the best teams, but it's like, who would you have favored over right now? Do you still think the Thunder are better than the Pistons?
Yeah.
It's like
they're not playing better, but by the end of the year, they're going to be better again. It's what happens when you go on a large win streak and you lose it. Usually, what happens pretty often is that team starts going on a downward trajectory because
yeah, it happens a lot.
they lose that steam instantly. You no longer have as much to play for. They were playing for history before. Now they're playing basketball.
Did you see the Rockets game last night where KD made the 3 and then he said, "Send them home, bruh"? Oh god, KD. Black people. I hate him sometimes.
How do you feel about black people?
Well, I feel a lot of things about them. I feel like they should be in maximum security prisons, honestly. So, Spurs are it's crazy. Are still very good. This team is very. I was listening in to some of what the coach was talking about. Seems like a very well coached team, actually.
Well, they are
good without Wembanyama.
Technically,
go ahead.
They still technically have Popovich. He's not gone out of the organization. He's just not the direct head coach.
Yeah. I mean, they're good without Wembanyama in, and they're just even better with him there. I mean, a solid team. I mean, I would not want to face them in the playoffs, probably first round. That would be horrible for any team. Lakers are such a weird team. Like, the defense is very bad. Like, they don't play defense. And that's always been Luka's thing. He's never played defense good ever. But he did play defense very good when he was with the Mavericks, though, when people say that. So I don't know. Is that he can't play defense or he doesn't care to play defense for this specific team? You know? Because he's played good defense in the past. That's why I was bringing up both narratives. Like, well, Luka doesn't play defense. I've seen him play defense. So I don't know what it's really about with him.
His defense is just never going to be that good because he is just not – he's not fast enough. He's a good player, but he's not athletic enough that a lot of good defenders need. Yeah. I mean, he could probably turn something on, I guess. I mean, I really don't know. It doesn't feel like he's agile enough.
What do you think about JJ Redick and the I would say comments he's made?
He deserves to make all of them. The team is giving up. The reason we're 12-0 in clutch games. It's not that's why I know it's not a coaching problem. We're clutching up every time we get in the clutch. We make the right plays and we close down the game.
Yeah.
When we lose, we get blown out. So that's the difference. We have
the last game against the Grizzlies. I know people want to gloat about that win, but like that was without John Morant there.
Go type in NBA point differentials real quick. Just type in.
Just look right here. The Lakers are what 5-5 in their last 10 games.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
I just want you. It's not even about the record. I'm just saying. If you look up point differentials, go to NBA league point differentials, team point differentials.
Right here?
Not summer league.
Team point right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go to that. It should show the teams.
Right here on ESPN, right here?
That should be good enough.
Okay.
Scroll down.
Okay.
That's these. It's not down. Go back up. Is the differential up there? No, it's go down farther. It's not offense, defense. You're scrolling way too fast. I can't keep up with all that. Point differential right there.
Right here.
Go to that. Scroll is. Look where the Lakers are at. They look at their record. Their record is ridiculous. They have a 0-point differential. They win their games by 0, like 5 points or something, and they lose. And when they lose, they get blown out. They're winning more often than they're losing, so that's a big thing. That's the bigger reason why it's not negative.
Well, look at the last games, right? So, like the Suns games, those were blowouts. Those weren't even competitive. We got blown out. What's crazy is the Clippers' win streak began with them beating the Lakers. And that was a blowout game, too. My bad. I'll give LeBron that game. He actually played very well that game, but so LeBron's had, 3 good games in 10? That's pretty bad.
He's not he's not washed. It's just like you can't expect.
He's just way too inconsistent to rely on him.
And he's old. We shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to rely on him. He is black. I mean, if that part matters to you, I will say he is black too.
Like, the thing is, the Lakers, like I said before, I knew this was going to happen when they brought him back. They were fine without bringing him in. Him coming in just made everything worse, and they have to kind of play around whatever LeBron wants to do. And like, why are we playing around what LeBron wants to do? Why? Especially if he's going to be going like, man, he had 3 good games out of 10. There's games where he's straight up blatantly running it down. I don't even know, honestly. anymore.
You're a big LeBron hater. I do know that part.
I'm just saying though, he's like Hillisang at that point in his career now. He's just you toss a coin. You either roll a 3, a 6, or a 9. And we've been rolling 3s for like the last 10 games. So I don't know. At this point right now, I mean, they have that other guy right now currently playing. I forget his name. Jake Laveria. Like, weird because Lakers fans hype up some of the oddest players. Like, these guys are solid. I wouldn't call these like generational talents or anything. Austin Reeves, he's good, but he's injured right now. Like, you have Hachimura, I think you should keep. I think there is a lot of good there. Jackson Hayes is, I think, actually a pretty excellent big man. I actually like him over DeAndre Ayton. James Vanderbilt is Jake Laveria.
Jake Laravia is not horrible. I mean, he was nothing for it. We didn't have to give up anything for him. The big thing is you have to take into account contract.
Jake Laveria.
Yeah, he's not bad. So the big thing you have to do with basketball is you take into context contract value. That's a big thing because with the second apron, you only have so much what's it called? Value to be able to put into your team. So actually there's a point where you are too good. If you get marginally better, you are actually worse for teams to take on because your contract's going to be worth more.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. It's just,
James is racist. Why'd you say that? What did I do?
Dalton Connect is actually pretty solid. A solid player. I think not worth giving up right now. But do you see this team not winning everything?
I don't think we're good enough.
Second round playoff exit, Western Conference Finals.
I think we're bad.
I lost all faith when I saw LeBron come back and we started losing. I'm not gonna lie, shit tanked my brain. I was like, all right, I guess we just. Who knows? Maybe in the playoffs they just turn it up.
I think we're just not good enough. That's all it is.
Who knows, man? We might get a Kobe effect. Go in the playoffs and have this Kobe effect where we just win everything.
Well, I mean, maybe Luka is known to perform better in the playoffs. I'm not gonna say it's impossible.
Who else in the Western Conference? Yeah, that Warriors Clippers game last night was disgusting. Oh my god, I hate refs. Oh my goodness. Horrible. No, Timberwolves are an odd team. I mean, they still have Anthony Edwards. He's still pretty good. Who else is here? Mavericks. Like, do you think the Mavericks make playoffs actually?
Yeah, I do. I think they're pretty good. They started off.
Look at some of these records here. This is bad. These records are terrible.
Yeah, but they were a lot worse at the beginning of this. They have a good team. I think the Grizzlies are going to fall out, and I think the Trailblazers might fall out. And I think that might be where they land.
Well, the Kings are already done. They're pretty screwed.
The Kings are not a team. They literally have all these big name players, but they're all trash. They have Russell Westbrook. I don't like hating on Russell Westbrook because he's a great player.
Westbrook.
But I don't like calling him that. But like when you have him playing big minutes, and you don't have a secondary point, because when he has the ball, he's going to drive to the basket too much, and he's not efficient anymore. He's not as efficient as he used to be.
Yeah. I think the other big issue with the Mavericks is their record could have looked a lot better had they not lost a lot of those close games, because they were losing a lot, but the games were so close that if they had won all those close games, their record would show and be a lot better. And I would think if that had happened, they would be actually outranking a lot of the other teams here. But, there's nights where they're just not there, Like Klay Thompson, I still don't understand why they even have this guy. To be fair, I know he thought he was going to play with Luka, so he left, and that didn't happen because Nico Harris traded Luka away. But let's see. Because, I know Steph Kerr is angry. They probably lost last night when they didn't deserve to. Oh, that's just disgusting.
My big thing about just look at the team. They're not the Warriors are in the same place the Lakers are. They're bad. They're not a good team.
Yeah, they might be making some trades too. They want to offload potentially Jimmy Butler and Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, I don't think they're going to trade Jimmy Butler, but they want to trade Jonathan Kuminga, and Jonathan Kuminga wants to get traded.
Oh yeah. They should probably trade that guy. Yeah.
They should. He's a young. He isn't getting. The problem with Steve Kerr is that he just doesn't develop young people.
Well,
Stop talking about the dolphin stimulator. It's not how you say it.
Oh, well, Steph Curry, he had that press conference where he was talking about like, yeah, we're disappointed that we're not on top anymore, like we used to be when we were the prime Warriors. But I mean, I can respect it. Like it still shows that they care about how their record looks like, despite them not being as good in recent years. Like, and the thing with Steph Curry, I always love watching this guy play. He just gives a show every single time he plays, but there's only so much one man can do at this
You know
point
what I
now.
hate? You know what I hate about Steve Kerr? Did you know he named his, and not even joking, he named his kid Nick? Put that together. Did you know that it's not a joke? He actually did that.
Is there a problem with the name Nick? I'm missing here.
What's his last name?
Uh-oh.
That's just like crazy, huh? It's not a joke. He did that.
All right. Okay. Any other NBA basketball takes you have? Oh, the Nuggets, they won in overtime last night. They lost like half their team. Everybody's injured. Groin strains. The fuck is happening with this team? Good Lord, man. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I have to message Savage Dad really quickly. I'll let him know what time we're going to have the show. What happened?
Is that what's happening?
Give me 1 sec. You're good. Give me 1 sec. All right. What else is here? Yeah, that's it. KD got his revenge against the Suns last night, but it's like, hey, KD willingly went to the Suns last year in the offseason. So, he's black for a reason. So, Chaz wanted me to ask you this. He said, what do you think about that black lady that hosts the NBA on Prime?
Are you talking about attractiveness or like her?
Because he knows you like black girls, so he thinks
I do. She is very attractive. Oh. She honestly is one of the most attractive people in like NBA analysts. Are you joking? You don't even find her attractive? She's not even that black.
She's dark. It's like, ugh.
Like she's got. I don't know how to say it. It's just like I thought you would like.
Steve Nash, Blake Griffin look better. Come on, what are you doing here?
Who?
Just kidding.
Blake Griffin is a man. Blake Griffin is a guy. If you are, listen, I'm not saying, hey, you are allowed to like men. I'm just saying.
I mean, hey, if you think Henry Cavill's attractive, it's all that matters in the world, you know? All right, so
generic answer.
What's that black? It's the black guy who's on First Take with Stephen A. Smith. Perkins. Is it
Kendrick Perkins?
Kendrick Perkins. Such a weird flip-flopping dude. Oh God, I can't stand that guy sometimes. But there was hold on, let me fix the sound right now, because if I play through my speakers, then that will not sound good for you guys. So there was a clip from Run It Back. Boogie Cousins thinks the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves for Dillon Brooks. Quote, he's a culture changer. He's a proven winner. Brooks fits exactly what the Lakers needs right now. LeBron would straight up not play if that ever happened, which might be a good thing right now. But if Dillon Brooks ever came to the Lakers, hypothetically speaking, if he ever came, LeBron is literally sitting out and going home. He's not going to play. LeBron hates that guy. That's not happening. But they said trade Dillon Brooks for Austin Reeves. That's crazy.
Well, that's Boogie Cousins. Like, the problem is, you look at it and you say, you do need a culture. The problem is culture. If you look at like the Grizzlies, when they lost, what's his name?
Yeah.
When they lost Dillon Brooks, they sucked. And that's not even it's a fact.
Yeah, he has that effect on orgs that people say LeBron did. You know, like people say, oh, LeBron went to all these different places and had success. Dillon Brooks has not made trophies, but had success in changing how these teams actually operate and may make them more efficient and better, you know?
Like, I wouldn't trade Austin Reeves for him, but I do think I agree with what he's saying. We need a culture. We need a culture shift.
DeAndre Ayton for Dillon Brooks, I would do that.
I don't think I'd do that either. He's just not good enough. Like, that's the big problem with Dillon Brooks, is he is a culture changer, not good enough to be traded for.
Oh God, is that what James calls MSK?
Do you want him? I could.
Oh God.
What the heck was that?
Good Lord. I mean, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Oh God. You know, I love following some of these accounts on Twitter. Brick Center is awesome. Oh God, that shit is so funny. The Atlanta Hawks are assessing Chris Tapp's, I'm not pronouncing that, trades value around the league. Okay. What else is here? Anything big? Yeah, the Hawks have shown zero interest in including the Pelicans 2026 first round pick and potential
Of
trades.
course, it's going to be a good pick this year.
Okay, what else is here? The Celtics and Pacers have shown interest in Zubac.
Zubac is good. That's why.
He's a very good player. Going to the Pacers is suicide. No. Go to the Celtics. If you can get an offer for the Celtics, go to the Celtics.
The Pacers are doing this for next year when what's his name comes back.
Yeah, but they're tanking.
I don't quite understand. Like, I don't think he's not as. I know people love Tyrese Halliburton. He's not that good. He wasn't the only guy on that team. He was great. He had a really good game at the end. He is good, but he is not the. I don't even think he's the best player on that team. I still think Pascal Siakam is better than him. I heard you are a fan of Esquarians. Look at this man. This man used big words.
You mean equestrian?
That is a big word. I couldn't even say it. You're right. I was like, what the heck is an Esquarian? I had to look that up. That was my NAS quack of the day. I apologize. I was like, I don't know. I apologize.
Oh,
I don't know how I read that so clearly. And everybody gets like one or two of those.
Oh God. Oh my goodness. Okay, what are the? Because there's so many trade rumors around here. It's like, bruh. Why am I not following this one? This one's fine.
That was worse. I barely looked. I don't got too many excuses though. That's pretty bad. Okay. I apologize.
Kevin Durant, blah, blah, blah. Any other big trade rumors around here? Yep. The Thunder just lost by 27 to the Hornets. Ugh. God, so disgusting.
Oh, this man failed saying it's equestrian too?
Oh, my goodness. Cade Cunningham, over the last 7 games, averaging around almost 30 points. Disgusting. The Wizards have been looking at potential CJ McCollum trades. Okay.
This man said it the same way I did.
Knicks owner James Dolan says the Knicks won't raise the NBA Cup banner because they plan to raise the championship banner instead. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Shame on Madison Square Garden. That's garbage. Fuck off. Hate your fucking city, and I hate your fucking team too. Fuck the Knicks for life. We're gonna race. No, you're not. What is this mindset? Okay, I am fine with like league or the NBA making these in-season tournaments where you can get another trophy. That's fine. But if the logic is we're not going to race this banner because we're going to win the bigger one, that's not even logical. There's no logical reason to believe the Knicks are going to win the fucking bigger cup later in the year. Why not celebrate what the players did? Guys, for most of my entire life, the Knicks have been absolute dirty, disgusting, dookie water ass.
They haven't been that. I mean, they had Carmelo for a lot of years. I mean, they were never that horrible.
There were years where they were largely pretty irrelevant.
Like irrelevant is fair.
Some years they didn't make the playoffs. Like every years they like literally every Knicks fan born from like what the year 2000s. If you're a 2000s Knicks fan in New York, you've never seen them win anything. There should be a monumental celebration for them. I don't care winning. Like it's what Shea Gillis said when they asked him about, do you want to defeat the Warriors regular season record back in like 2016, 2017? He said, winning is winning. Doesn't matter what form it is. Winning is winning no matter what it is. Now, there's asterisks to how a team can win based off of like match schedule and all other stuff. I'm not debating that. What I'm saying is like, you should celebrate this. Knicks haven't won anything, guys, since like 73. I wasn't even born then. We're going to win the fucking... No, you're not. No, you're fucking not.
They're going to get a free ride into the finals, probably.
The Knicks didn't even face OKC to knock them out of the cup. The Knicks face fuck me in the ass. They face the Raptors, then they face the Magic, then they face the Spurs. They didn't even face the Knicks. The Spurs knocked out the Thunder. That's who knocked them out. Keep in mind, that's opposite brackets too. Not their fault. That's the way it's structured. I don't agree with that. I think there should be inner, Western, Eastern battles there. That's how you make the NBA Cup more exciting. You make Western and Eastern matches more. That's where you would do it. That's the one way you could improve it. But
honestly, another way you could do it is you could have the cheerleaders from both teams fist fight during halftime show. A lot more people would have watched.
Maybe we could have the black lady who hosts the show sit on your face.
Could do that too.
Good Lord.
You're a sick man.
Good Lord. But yeah, I just what guarantees the Knicks gonna win the trophy this year? What are the odds? There's no way. It's so disrespectful. Shut up. Get the fuck out of my face. Knicks fans are forever L's. Good Lord. I was happy.
What do they do?
I was actually happy you guys won because Chaz is a Knicks fan, been a Knicks fan his whole life. I was happy he's fucking won something because Chaz has to root for the New York Giants and the Yankees. So I was like, man, my our guy Chaz here finally got a team for he finally got a trophy for his basketball team after like God knows how many decades this fucking team hasn't won jack shit. Like you get Mike, you fire Tibbs, you get Mike Brown. Mike Brown and the Mike checks are like he's really getting them around his viewpoint of the game. Mike Brown's giving them some great advice and everything. He's like, you guys are gonna get a banner hanging in the rafter to signify your legacy. And then the owner's like, no banner for you. Fuck you, you fucking bitch. Fuck you. Go to hell. Good Lord. What the hell is that? We're gonna win. No, you're not. You didn't even beat the Thunder to actually win. But the Spurs are very good. They're still a very good team. So
Taz is breathing heavier than it. I hope not too. You must be getting tired.
The Wizards have emerged as a legitimate landing spot for Trae Young. You think it's gonna happen?
Wizards? That would be literally worse than the situation Trae Young is in. Trae Young doesn't want to go there.
But who wants to live in Atlanta either?
Atlanta doesn't sound horrible. Atlanta sounds like it might have some fun stuff.
All right.
Washington D.C. does not.
Let's go over. Yeah, we're gonna do anime really quickly, and then we'll do the LC Cup.
You missed it, Walter. He was just trash talking the Bills. Not too long ago.
I don't trash talk the Bills. I who knows what happens. Hey, you guys want to have to face the Kansas City Chiefs this year in playoffs because they didn't make the playoffs at all.
Yeah. Well, he's gotta beat I don't even remember who they're facing anymore first.
Okay, so we're gonna do this for like a good because I have another 30 minutes before I got to do the show with Savage Dad. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna talk about League. So, for those of you who are fans of One Piece, like with a lot of other anime, have been coming out week to week, episode. They taking breaks here and there, filler, more manga. You guys know all the anime lingo, right? But it has been announced that One Piece anime is officially ending its 26-year run as a year-round anime. This weekend on December 28, 2025, the anime will officially transition to a seasonal format and return in April 2026. So for people living under a rock, the company that, has distribution rights to One Piece, which is Toei Animation, they had this big announcement that they're going to be like overhauling everything and doing like this big, I'll say renovation? No, essentially they're going to just be doing a lot more with their animation department. So a lot of people think Dragon Ball is going to get the same treatment as well. One Piece is definitely going to be moving toward a seasonal format. Like, if people don't actually know how anime is produced, these animators are on some heavy crunch time week to week to make the episodes look as good as they do. So like when there's weeks where anime doesn't look as good, it's probably because they didn't either get enough sleep, you have to outsource it to other people. There's a lot of things you should learn about anime in general as to how the episodes are made, which I've learned myself with the years, which makes me even respect how the episodes are made. But One Piece has always had a problem with pacing. That's like the biggest complaint with the show is pacing. So it depends on how many episodes the seasonal formats have. If the seasonal formats have like 23 episodes, I'm just telling you guys this right now, One Piece is the absolute worst with pacing. More than half of those episodes will not matter. It'll all just be, I don't know, what it's been doing for the last 20 some years it's existed. So a seasonal format makes perfect sense if you were going to only have that be canon bullshit that you're going to be using later on in the show, right? But if your season format is only going to be filler nonsense bullshit that no one cares about, that is just filling up time, then this isn't going to make things better either. Because a lot of people think, well, it's going to be a seasonal format, so we'll get less filler episodes. That's another reason to just do more of them. Because you could just filibuster for like 3 years straight.
Did you say filibuster?
I was making a joke there.
Don't make that joke again.
So you can essentially just like have half of your season as filler, and this is only going to be a year thing. And keep in mind, given One Piece's popularity, it's not happening. I don't know any inside information. It might be a 2-year seasonal format thing. You might get 2 seasons a year. Who knows, right? But if we're going off of just the one seasonal format, if we're going off of the seasonal format they're going to have with the one season, I do not trust this anime in any shape or fashion to not filler all that shit. I don't trust it. But it depends on how many episodes. Like the Marvel shows have 8 episodes, and people think, oh, with 8 episodes, you can just get straight to the point and have it be a good show. Marvel's proven that's not a thing. More TV shows are now 8-10 episodes, and they still suck. So I don't know, honestly. I have a soft spot for this anime because I literally watched it as it premiered in front of me right when it started here in America. But pacing's always been a big problem with the show, and I don't know if this fixes it, because I think they'll just use this as an excuse to just fill constantly with bullshit. So I don't know. I literally don't know at this point. But
I think the biggest
my guy
problem
Sanji is getting a lot of love these days, so that's pretty cool. So
it is pretty cool. I mean, he's ripped. He's getting ripped. I mean, he's getting in shape for that's the big thing, is if you start getting in shape, you start putting more effort into looking the part, of course people are going to respect you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, another thing that made me dislike One Piece was there was an arc in part 1 where Usopp was mega disrespecting Luffy, their captain, wanting to take over the ship. I'm like, guys.
Wait, say it again. Who's doing that?
Remember that? It was
He wasn't one. No, he said, we're not allowed to take on a new ship because his girlfriend, the girl he liked, gave him the ship, and he said, I want to keep this ship, and Luffy said no. And then Sanji said, what's up?
Luffy's the captain. He should be able to make that decision.
Well, no, I understand. I understand the whole thing that he's saying, but I
get Usopp's point of view too. That's the memory he has of the girl he was saving.
The girl that he's pretty much in love with, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know what it's been so long.
I don't think
you just forget about him.
Guy. Yeah. Also,
well, Luffy saved that
city. Luffy saved that town from being ran over by Captain Kuro's fucking pirates. They're literally going to start going and doing what pirates do.
They were not gonna. No, they don't. This is a children's show. They don't do that. You're sick.
We almost had an execution in Marineford. Children's show.
I don't care. There's death in children's shows. There's blood.
Oh, stop it. Oh my god.
Anime is for teenagers.
Good
They're
Lord.
not that's what I'm just saying. It's they're not about to throw, especially One Piece. One Piece is even more shonen is
Remember Zoro? He stood up and was like, "No, Luffy's our captain," even though he's a moron.
I did love that. I loved that Usopp did the whole thing. That he was like, "No, I don't want to." What's it called? Because I thought it was great.
Yeah.
And I also loved Zoro's response to it. I thought that was really good storytelling.
And I think he had said in that same episode, if you watched it subbed or even dubbed, actually,
I think that was with Frankie, right? That was when Frankie got introduced.
Yeah, because he also went hey, if you do that, I'm leaving myself. And they were like, oh shit, Zoro will always be a goat. I love Zoro. Always
to have more time for filler. I don't.
Okay, so my thought process is this anime for years has always did this. I think they're going to use this as an excuse to add potentially half stuff you're going to need for the show for actual context purposes, and half of it's going to be bullshit. This is a perfect excuse to do that, and another perfect excuse to have this anime go for 10 more years, actually. They could just straight up fill in episodes that don't mean anything. They did it right now for how many years? They did it for 26 years. Just episodes that don't mean probably jack shit in the grand scheme of things. Why would I not think they're going to do that for this format? That's what I'm saying.
Well, because I think when you start making... The whole reason they do that, the big reason they make filler is because the episodes catch up to the manga.
Yeah.
When they start making less at one time, I think there's a very big chance they make zero filler. And I would be very happy with that. But, I mean, I can't speak to that. They haven't announced any. There could easily be filler. If you give us 26 episodes a year and give us, no filler, give us filler in that 26 episodes, that's a little more extreme to me. I think the reason that I don't think they're going to give us filler is because like this format that they're doing defeats the whole purpose.
Allows the manga to go so much
It
further.
allows the manga to get a gap on the anime, so they don't have to worry about it.
Oh, there was a GOAT moment. There was a moment that I was watching on Twitter where Luffy got Sanji back from Big Mom, and then the one villain was trash talking Sanji, being like, "Why do you want that guy?" And Luffy was like, he said something. I was like, man, he really like, you know, I always like that. They don't like, for me, the way One Piece has always functioned is, why do people need a justification for joining pirate crews? You know, Luffy just liked them. He saved them. They liked him. So justifiable reason why they'd be around.
Kind of the big thing they do that with is that they kind of just, they do, in my opinion, they do it to like show like especially recently, one of the more recent ones with the giant guy, they kind of try to put on like Luffy's really good at reading people, so you should know this person's like, yeah. I don't know. I think that's something they do a lot. Punchy Man, what are you talking about?
He's an odd person. Oh my god! Is that your man's? That's your man's right there.
I don't claim either one of you guys.
That's your man's right there. I don't claim that. So, give me 1 second here. I'm bringing up LCK stuff for here in just a moment. But yeah, I mean, I think all anime is going to be transitioning into this because it is very unfair on the animators and all that stuff. It's so much work.
I do want to point out that's normal for most other animes. Animes usually have 13 episodes a year.
There's animes, yeah, that literally just have 13 episodes a year. Yeah,
it's most common
right now too, with their 1,000-year Blood War arc. That's going to have its part 4 later this year, I heard. So I thought it was over, but no, apparently it's going to have another part. All right, cool. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't trust One Piece to have better pacing because they have this format. I just don't trust it.
I mean, it's not pacing, but I just don't. I think pacing will never not be a problem. But I do think they're going to have less filler. I don't care what anybody says about One Piece. If you watch One Piece and you don't think that it has pacing issues, I think you're incredibly crazy.
That's what we
literally. I don't want to hear about what this dude ate for breakfast in the middle of the desert. Like, stop wandering through the desert with Ace. I don't care about Alabasta's world.
Well, dude, there's people on the Twitter yapping about Skypiea. Guys, okay, I'm just gonna play to you about Skypiea. In Skypiea, there's 15 episodes of Luffy inside of a snake or something, like Naruto was for Orochimaru in the Forest of Death. 15 episodes of that bullshit. Now, if you're someone that just binged that, you probably wouldn't think the pacing was all that bad because you just binged it. What was to understand? Try watching that week to week to week to week. Do you know how long 15 episodes is weekly terms for anime? That's almost like 4 months. I'm just pointing out the reason why people think One Piece has bad pacing is because a lot of us have started watching anime, watch this shit week to week to week. One episode, no way to, you barely find ways to consume anime.
WZ, there is my problem. It's not even an attention span or anything like that. I despise Dragon Ball Z for a lot of that stuff. Or Dragon Ball is where it actually mostly came from.
Falcon kick!
I don't like when we get stuff that doesn't, like, it doesn't feel instrumental. I'm not a big, like, it feels more impactful for somebody who role plays. That's what I would say.
One Piece, before they met Sanji, there was that episode where they were on that island and that one midget fell into that treasure chest. There was a whole episode based off that guy. Why?
I mean, it's like, just think about and again, an actually amazing writer. I know it's going to be very crazy to say. If you look at A Song of Fire and Ice or Game of Thrones, essentially the book series, you get all of these things. You get all this information, but it all ties in. It all actually makes the world feel alive, which kind of does in One Piece. But a lot of it's instrumental in how, what's it called? In towards the later half of whatever arc they're in. And I feel like the things that like Luffy did with Ace inside of the desert didn't feel great to me. I mean, it's common for long-running
Alabasta than ever watch Skypiea.
Long-running shonens are all have a problem with this. I mean, look at Bleach. Bleach after the Arrancar arc was like the worst anime of all time, arguably.
You know,
well, I don't think it's going to have filler. I think that he's more so talking about pacing issues.
Yeah,
and I think that he's tied in filler to that.
I'm pointing out you could, in theory, do less or no filler with this format. I'm not saying you're not. What I'm saying is, given what this anime has done with it's pacing and filler. I don't know if they're not going to do that here. I mean, this could just be a straight up excuse to just have half the episode's filler, half the episode's context you need.
I've started getting more back into like my big thing is because I don't know the blonde kid Karapika. I don't know. I heard that he was like the main character now, and I wanted to try and get back into it. I'm not sure if they're actually airing that yet, but I'm interested in that.
But this format does allow them to have even better crunch time on working on the animation quality. But then again, One Piece is one of those animes where the animation quality actually got better throughout time. I know there's some fans that like the original animation style it had. I think it got way better. Even Oda's art got way better throughout time. I mean, look at the very first One Piece manga, which is called Romance Dawn or some shit, which is crazy because what romance exists in One Piece? But and then you look at like his art in Impel Down, way better, way more dynamic. So, it just depends. L's in the chat. All right, so we're going to do the LCK 2026 Cup tier list really quickly. Well, to a certain extent. I got about a good another 20, 25 minutes, actually. Okay. We'll save T1, Genji, and DK for last. We'll start with FearX. Their roster is going to be Clear, Raptor, Vikla, Diable, Kellen.
Oh my goodness.
Like this is just another middle of the pack 7th place roster like usual.
7th place is not middle of the pack. That is bottom. That is the bottom of the pack.
They're usually always 7th or 6th, or they're like 8th. So they're usually middle of the pack or blatantly awful.
They are going to be bad. That is not a good team. Whoa, you're doing tier lists? Look at this man. You're so fancy now.
But this is on the website.
You're struggling so much.
Oh my god.
League?
Okay, so I'll put FearX.
They're not C tier.
They're S tier, you mean?
I think they're D, arguably E. Because E is the bottom 3. And I think bottom 3, do you think they're significantly better than what's it called?
No. I don't know why E's here. I don't know why I added a tier.
Well, just put F.
Let's add F tier. There we go.
D is you don't think there's any F tier teams?
I have to go and see right now because I haven't looked at most of these. Sometimes I know what the rosters are, but
but put an F tier because that's grading scales.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, we'll have C, D tier. Okay,
she loves League of L's. She does not.
Miss Sparkles, why would I care about what a woman's opinion is? What the fuck? All right,
I do hate you.
All right, Dian. Oh my god, their name is Dian Sobers. They changed their name again. All right, the top laner, I'm not joking, guys. His name is Doodoo, P.O. Shit, Closer, Duck Dom, Peter.
That is not a good team either, honestly.
Sounds like garbage.
Are they worse than last year?
There's no way. I
think they are. I think they're worse because I think Berserker's probably better than
Duck. Oh yeah. So Duck Dom and Peter got traded away because BDD thought they could have won the finals if they had a more experienced bot lane. That's why they did it. But contrary to popular belief, guys, teams actually make their decisions based off the entire year, not just one isolated tournament. And KT stunk for the entire year, and Duck Dom and Peter,
they were bad.
Garbage.
They played good at Worlds, great, but I agree they would have probably won with a better bot lane.
So Closer is a solidly okay player. He's just okay. Piosik has had diminishing returns for years at this point, and Doodoo just kind of sucks. Yeah, you're right. This team is bad. All right. We'll save D+. Oh, yeah. It's not OK Savings Bank Brion. It's now, Wong Ching Chong Brion.
Oh, is that owned by China?
No. They have a different sponsor now. So it's not OK Savings
So you're
Bank.
just racist. I see.
No. Maybe. All right. Casting, Gideon, Fisher, Teddy, Namgung, Duke. Duke's their coach. Oh, that's interesting. You know what's crazy is everybody from the LCS was picking off players from Brion. I was like, why is Brion a place everyone goes to in the West to get their players? Like, what is Brion doing that we don't know? Brion's always going to be a bad team. They're kind of like they're just straight up always sub 500, if that's a terminology I can use. They're always middle of pack of some sort. Or straight up bad.
Those are one or two options. You know what's really good, by the way? Off topic, real quick. Have you tried the new cheese crust bread with the breadcrumbs inside of it.
Not yet.
Inside
No,
from
not yet.
Is
Is it good? I've not
get
tried
that
it yet.
next time. Get that one next time.
So you're buying it
Oh.
for me?
Well, I guess if we ever get pizza together, guess we can do that for the coffee stream whenever you want it.
Oh god. All right, Nong shit Red Force. Kingen, Sponge, Scout, Taeyun, Lehens. This is Scout's return back to the LCK. He hasn't played in the LCK since week 2 of LCK 2016 spring.
Was it 2016 or 2015?
It was like week 2 or week 1, 2016. He's not been in the LCK. He's
coffee
been
and pizza.
gone.
I'm so excited for the Keurig. This man has needed one for so long.
I think this team is going to be less than the sums of their parts. I don't know. It's like, I'd say middle of pack is best I can give them right now. Because, like, I think Scout will be good, but that's pretty much it. That's the best I can say. Because Kingen really sucks, actually. Lehens just doesn't care. I watched this. He just doesn't care about being here. Taeyun, I remember who this was. He's all right. Yeah, middle of pack is good. Yeah. Let's go DRX. DRX is bitch, Vincenzo, UCal. No, I'm good. Put that in.
Coffee maker. It's not. I just want to point out, it's not even a setup. It's just plugging it. It doesn't require setup.
You plug it into the wall.
Plug it in, and you just put the pods in. But I'm down for it. I'll teach him how to make coffee, I guess.
Oh god, but yeah, you think DRX is gonna be a F tier?
DRX is almost definitely F tier.
Oh yeah.
With that team, I mean Teddy's. I still don't think. Oh no, Teddy's not on the team anymore.
Teddy's on Brio. Yeah, they have UCal, bruh.
Oh my! Remember when UCal was that guy?
He had 2 good months.
I think it was. Well, it was like I think it was a whole year. Yeah, I think he wasn't bad for that whole year. He was pretty good.
Who's after this one? Okay, so after that, now we just have let's go D plus Kia. They moved on from Yetafile aiming, thank God. Saiwu, Lucid, I always call him Flaccid, Showmaker, Smash, Career. So Smash is the T1 player that mentally imploded because T1 fans were being mean to him because they have the most awful fan base on this planet. I don't know. I think 4th to 5th place is where this roster kind of peaks out at. They still have CD Max as the coach. Yeah, I'm saying 4th to 5th place, honestly.
Opening the box. I don't even understand. I'm a coffee fiend. I don't think you don't think there's any S tier teams, or what are you doing?
I don't know if it has there really been truly an S tier team in League in a long time. I think they've been following the A tier.
So the way it works usually is that you have to take into context compared to the rest of the competition.
You're right. Yeah.
I think it's fine to say that they're S tier for this year, but they wouldn't be S tier in another year.
All right, let's do our Worlds 2025 finalists. Perfect, cuz BDD aiming. Ghost, as you guys remember, was the 2020 winner on Damwon, but he's role swapping to support. And they're going to have Paulu as a backup. So the logic with this went like, hey, Ghost was a really good weak side ADC. So that must mean he'll be a really good weak side support. Guys, if you're a weak side support, you suck. Balls. You can't be a weak side support. If you're a weak side support, you're trash. I'm pointing out, if he's not a good support, they're kind of screwed. Like, KT weren't, outside of BDD, because here and there, they were pretty bad most of the year. Like, I think they'll be around 4. They'll be in the same spot that D plus was in, I think, actually. I don't know if these roster moves actually help them. I don't really see it happening, honestly. We'll put the.
You don't think they're good enough?
I think it's the same thing, honestly. Maybe because Peter wasn't good, but do you think that Ghost support is going to be better than what Peter was offering?
I forgot that you see Ghost?
Ghost is role swapping to support.
I didn't even know that. When did that happen?
This offseason?
That's interesting. I think he's got to be good then. I think ADCs usually transition well into support.
Transition? Oh, you found some big words there.
That's not even a big word. Actually, that's a word you should be very common on because you bring it up every stream that I'm not on here.
All right, so now we have the big 3. And I'm just going to want to point it out here. Genji, T1, and now Hanma Life are just ruling the League of Legends competitive scene. T1 and Genji have blatantly won everything in the last 2 years.
blatantly.
And Homolife just won First Stand, which by all accounts was probably one of the most worst formatted tournaments of my entire life I've ever seen. But they still won it too. And actually in that tournament, there was no even doubt in anyone's mind they were going to win that too. So just pointing out here, the LCKs just kind of won everything. Like since the last team that's not won that's been LCK was JDG in 2023 at MSI. Ever since Worlds 2023 up till right now, it's just been just these orgs right here dominating. Gen G's won all the MSIs. T1's won all the Worlds. T1 even won the World, the EWC tournament. Gen G won the EWC tournament this year. Like, I don't see a world that I would say for the most part, this might just play out the way it did last year. Gen G or Homolife do good at the beginning. Gen G does good in the middle, and then T1 is just a team that finishes. You know, even if T1 don't win anything and they still win Worlds, and the other guys win, that's still the LCK dominating everything. You know, even though T1 might not be the best team or not win when they should in other splits, I think it's just for the most part these guys are going to dominate because who challenges them? Honestly, like you also know Gumayusi, the player you guys really like, he's on Homolife now.
I think Homolife is going to benefit a lot from that. You have a lot of players on that team now with Worlds experience. That's a big thing.
So I think Zeus was fine in 2025. Kanavi's such a weird player. Like, he's one of those regular season merchants. Playoff-wise, it can be hit or miss. I don't know. Like, but is he going to offer something better than what Peanut was offering? I don't know. Like, it kind of sounds like you're just getting an equalized value there. Zeka's been pretty hit or miss himself, too. Hopefully he bounces back because he looked very good for beginning part of the year and then just blatantly just started not playing well. Gumayushi's going to be in the same position as Viper. And if he's as good as Viper, as people say they're both about just as good as each other, it'll do fine. Maybe, because this is the first time in Gumayushi's whole career he's playing with a different support. He's playing with Delight instead of Carrion now. So we're going to have to see how that...
You know what I've started to realize? There's a vast discrepancy in the way you talk about League versus compared to other sports. You know that?
Oh, because I'm a genius, actually.
You seem to know a lot more, to be honest.
It's being a jack of all trades and a master of all does that for you.
You're a jack of one trade and a master of none. That's what I would say here.
But I don't know. Like, Gumayushi's a player where he has been, in my opinion, one of the best ADCs internationally. Just some of the most best positioning, some of the best team fighting. But domestically, he has weeks where he's just off. And I don't know if you have those off weeks moving forward now, will it punish him harder? He's going to be on Homolife because Zayu's got the same treatment here. He thought, under T1, everything was under control. It's all calm and collected. Homolife's not really structured the same way. It's a lot different over there. So, I don't know how he's going to react to a different environment, being in a different environment for the first time in a very, very long time. But do I think Homolife will still be a top 3 team of some sort? I do. I think they'll still be very good. A lot of the players on their team...
It's just crazy that you think that they might fail.
Well, no. It depends on what time of the year that they'll fail. Are they failing at the end or are they failing at the beginning?
I don't think they're going to fail at the end this time because they have a lot, but the experience matters a lot.
Yeah. Or maybe Viper and Delight just didn't get along bot lane wise. It was pretty much shown.
It definitely wasn't a bot lane problem. I will say why they failed.
Yeah, but they had no synergy.
It was the big problem was honestly Zeka. Oh
yeah, he was. Good lord, bad, really ass. But yeah, I think Homolife will be top 3 no matter what in every split, not side of this one. Well, this is a cup, so group format is way different. But I think they'll be top 3 of some sort, barring LCKs, whatever way they're going to structure out the cup. All right, so we'll do Gen G. Gen G's team is the same, actually. The only difference here now is Canyon re-signed for just 1 year. So potentially if they don't win Worlds with this guy, they'll just move on to someone different. My argument with that is like,
who'd you get?
Yeah, because but there has been Canyon has ran it down a lot.
I want to point out a lot of the times when people sign 1 years, it's often the players that do it.
Yeah, because he wants to sign 1 year so that way he's not locked into making a certain amount of money.
Yeah, he wants to raise his value and then sign to a different team because he thinks that currently his value is not as high as it could be. That's what teams
happened with Gumayushi too. I also think that he was going to leave anyway because he never tested out.
I don't think so. I think maybe, but I think them benching him made a very big impact.
Well, also keep in mind, if people don't know, they weren't on the max contracts. Like the best contracts for winning worlds that many times too.
Yeah, but the fact that he signed that contract when he was so valuable means that he wanted to stay. You benching that's why I genuinely think T1 has lucked into their system, because when you bench players like that, what's that what I've said all year long? When you do that to your star players, you lose them. And the fact that
also they won
bounced
worlds.
back.
And they won worlds in spite of Doran running it down. They actually,
Yeah.
So that means literally you could just throw Oscar in Doran's spot, and they could probably still win.
I don't think they win this year. I think that
if they win worlds first time, I'm straight up.
They still have the two most important pieces in my opinion, which is Faker. Faker is a big deal, but
Owner's still pretty good.
I think the big one is Carrier. Carrier is the other big piece, because Carrier is consistently affecting the entire map, or so his owner is a very good jungler. But junglers,
another problem with their team with T1 with Pace is Carrier and Gumayusi are both going to have to go through this. They're playing with a different bot lane partner for the first time in like many years. Either it's going to be very good at the beginning and go very bad, or it's going to start very bad and then go very good. Like, I would believe that Pace and Carrier would have better synergy than Gumayusi and Delight. That's what I would believe. I don't know if Gumayusi and Delight will have the best synergy bot lane wise, and synergy bot lane wise matters way more now since supports are very, very strong early game and they can dictate a lot of the pace about the game too. So I think having owner is fine. The T1 will still be pretty good. Like, I think overall they're potentially going to win the LCK Cup or be in the finals. I think that's probably the best range for them. But they're allowing 2 teams for first stand. So even if they don't win the split or the cup, they'll still probably be there anyway. So what do you think? Do you think they'll be as good this year?
No, I mean, I think they're going to do better in the early season, but I think they're going to struggle towards the later half.
They always struggle
because they technically Pace is an upgrade in some ways, but I think overall Gumayushi's still better than him.
So you're thinking this?
No, I would move Homalife either to A or S.
S. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I
think I'd put T1 and B. I would agree with that. And I would put, I mean, you already know where I'd put Genji.
Genji probably goes in S2, right?
Yeah. Genji isn't obvious. They're the other team.
Lost 5 best of series the entire year.
Yeah. That running it back is a good idea, because it all comes down to keeping teams. You need a team that has shown success.
And it also comes down to coaches too. Like at Worlds, a big reason why they lost to KT was because I really like that coach they had. Coach Kim was actually an amazing coach. I think for some reason he had no faith in their players performing, and he drafted some of the worst shit possible. Dude drafted like Sivir and Lulu into like Zion Rakan. That's just awful. That's just so bad. It felt like they didn't know who to play through when KT was playing good on that day. But you know, I don't know. For me, I'd probably have Homalife S tier, not S tier, A tier, because I'm not too strong on Kanavi.
I mean, that's the only reason I would say it, but they are genuinely what's it called?
But if they ever have weeks where they're very, very good, I wouldn't be surprised, because they do have the player caliber for that. T1's biggest problem is going to come down to, should you have gotten rid of Doran? Okay, you got Doran. You proved you can win with Doran. You proved everyone wrong. Why keep him, though? That's the problem, though. Unless he's a good culture fit for them. Because if you actually watch their content, they genuinely look like they actually like the guy. So
I mean, he seems like a likable guy, but I'm just saying the reality is...
Yeah, that's the thing is, do you take someone you like over someone who's just on paper a better player?
You do have to... So, like, there's a big problem people don't understand, is that you have to get a mixture of both the best player and the player that's not going to mess up the feng shui of the team.
The feng shui. Oh, using big words.
It's not even that big, honestly. To be honest with you, this is why I hate you.
Huh. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of, even though after Worlds, you could see a lot of through the comments of the T1 fans are like, why did we keep this guy? Like, Worlds finals proved that he literally, if he was on any other, if you had swapped perfect with Doran, T1 still win it. So I don't know. Is this some sort of like ego boosting thing, or we could just still win despite?
I think Doran's not. I don't know. I think Doran's better than perfect.
Yeah, like I don't know what their logic was keeping this guy. If their logic is we're gonna keep this guy because he's a good culture fit, fine, because that can have its overall effect on the team's mood. But if the logic is, hey, we're only gonna keep him because we won with him, that's stupid. That's just they've almost even never did that in the past. Even when they won Worlds back in the day, they always.
I mean, like literally,
change.
they sat Gumayushi down this year, like literally last year
for 2 games in the regular season. Crazy.
Yeah. So like they're not. But I think maybe they're learning that you can't really afford to do that. But they went to the other extreme. Is you can still bench the weak link, which is Doran. You're allowed to bench him.
Yeah, like I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they break their curse of not winning in the LCK, but I'm going to let you guys know winning LCK is pretty damn hard. To pointing out, winning
the LCK is probably harder than Worlds, to be honest.
Yeah,
you have to play a bunch of Korean teams.
I don't even fault T1 for sometimes losing some of these splits. What's crazy is they've lost a lot of the splits, but they were actually in the finals for a lot of these splits too. Actually, they were not, minus like the last few that have been just Genji and Homolife. T1 has been in the most of the finals too, so it's hard. I mean, winter and spring potentially will be their chances to win. And give or take how maybe Genji is on a given day, because there's days where Genji just isn't good. T1 could probably still beat them. So, but I do think at the end of the day, these will still be your top 3 teams. I don't think that's changing this year anytime soon, honestly. So, all right. So after this, we're getting Little Caesars, right?
I thought you had a stream to go to. I would have been fine with it, but
I'm kind of hungry. I probably should cancel that. Get some food.
It's up to you. If you want me to grab you some food, I'll take you over
there. Yeah. So we'll do that after this. So yeah, is there any other basketball, anime, or league takes you want to say before we head out?
I would say genuinely, I'd like if you started watching anime again, because I think you would like. There's a lot of good ones out there right now. Like there's some good stuff out there. I was just, what was I gonna say? Vinland Saga. All I'll say is watch Vinland Saga. It's not really a shonen. It's more so like an amazing story that I think you would like a lot. It's a lot of action, but it's not focused on action.
I have the volume 1 of the hard collection.
I'm just saying, you don't even need. It's one of the few times I think you will miss out if you don't watch the end. Like, honestly, the end of season 1 is the greatest anime episode I've ever watched in my life, and I mean that 100%.
I'm talking like peak, better than like
better than anything I've ever watched. I mean that is the best episode of anime.
You're a fan of Orin High School Host Club. Crazy.
Honestly, you don't have to write me out, but I am. I am a fan of it.
Slice of life anime. It's like
I like slice of life. I'm allowed to live.
That's what girls like. Girls like slice of life when they read books and fantasy.
Okay, and I like it when I don't. I like slice of life.
It's equally amazing.
I'm allowed season 2. I'm just saying season 1, last episode is the greatest episode of anime of all time. It is, and I mean that 100%. Askeladd is the greatest villain written in anime of all time. And he's a top villain just outside of anime, too. He's not the best, but oh my goodness. You know what? You know, and this is making me think of House of Leaves, the stupid movie they made of it, which was trash. Now I'm thinking back to it.
Oh, because Demon Slayer, the second movie they made more money than all the Marvel movies this year.
I don't like Demon. I don't like it.
But it's just the fact that we're at this point now where any technical mainstream anime movie has the potential to make more than the MCU movie. That's crazy. Think about this point.
I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about, but it's not
understandable given the MCU's quality of
MCU is not producing a lot of money right now. It's not like they made a lot of money in terms of just like movies in general.
What did that One Piece film Red make? Oh, they killed that character off too. Like, why are we killing Shanks' daughter? Like, what the fuck? Stupid. It made 200 so the One Piece movie, keep in mind, when this came out in America, this came out at a time frame where like theaters were kind of still in that COVID-ish era, 2022. But it almost made $300 million, which is not bad if you could convert that from their currency or whatever.
Their currency?
What do you mean by that? They made a lot of money. Ching Chong people.
I hate the fact that you have a soundboard. You just it's like giving a kid a taser. You can't handle it.
Muffled.
You're not. I said it's like giving you a soundboard is like handing a kid a taser. You can't handle that responsibility.
Good lord.
The Raiders did not fire. Did they really?
I think they did.
Don't understand. My problem, I get it, I guess, kind of. But like, is it really his fault? Dude,
Also,
Lamar
if you're
Jackson
a
was
Ravens
injured
fan-
all season. Their kicker missed a field goal at the end of the year. I mean, he's like, I get it, maybe not perfect, but who are you going to get that's better than him?
I think that's overreactionary. I hate that a lot. It's like, hey, yes, this moment was very pivotal, and I get it sucks, but that is such a reactionary thing to do. It's like, ugh.
I just can't. I don't know. I don't get it.
They also said Andrew Voorhees was questionable to return. Yeah,
look how quick they are. The Wikipedia already updated.
Oh.
Like, does somebody have a full-time job doing this?
Oh yeah, Wikipedia for sure. Oh yeah, Josh yeah, Harborough, yeah.
Like they got.
I heard about it.
Copy paste is to was.
Like, what? Ravens fire head coach Josh. That wasn't even his fault.
I don't understand.
I hate watching the NFL sometimes. So reactionary, so stupid.
I'm not a Ravens fan. I can't speak to.
Yeah, I have standards.
I'm more like I watch their game on Red Zone or if they're on prime time. But
oh my god, man. Ugh. They fired Harborough because Lamar has choked in the postseason year after year, turning over the ball. As a Bills fan, that Allen.
Well, you tell me you don't McDermott? You're trying to say that you don't appreciate your coach?
Walter, who do you think? Because you guys play Jaguars. You guys win that? Probably not, but you know.
I mean, it's a big toss-up because like this is Trevor Lawrence's year, man. He's looking great. But Josh Allen is the better quarterback overall.
Let's see. But yeah, I mean, I hope One Piece is better with the seasonal format than the weekly episodes. But keep in mind that does mean you're getting less One Piece a year.
Maybe that's better. Maybe they'll be like, oh, we don't need to watch them learn how to smoke a salmon in the middle.
What really broke people was that apparently that Dressrosa arc where they said it's mostly just bullshit most of the time.
It's Punk Hazard, which is technically around the same thing, but still.
Oh my god,
Punk Hazard is the problem.
Oh god, and like that's the thing too is when you really look at One Piece's legacy, how much more could they have gotten done if they hadn't wasted that many episodes on episodes that don't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things? You know, I think all anime is gonna be moving to that seasonal format anyway, eventually, because you know, animators and crunch time and all that other stuff. You know, I heard Naruto is gonna be going through the same thing too. That whole reanimation they're going to be doing for Naruto. That new animation looks bad. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the new reanimation it's doing. So I don't know at this point. Maybe I have sex with too many women, and that's just what's going to get me.
You think so?
Giving
up 27 plus every time we face the Chief. What good is a defensive-minded head coach? Is he a liability every year? You know what? That's crazy.
Hey, Nico Harris had a great quote. Defense wins championships.
I will say I'm 100% sure you would. But I like my big thing is like there's not too many defenses out there that can technically shut down Patrick Mahomes. Not going to be an easy job either way, but I get it.
Yeah, 27 points. What's crazy for the NFL is there's going to be a different way it's going to look this year. Mahomes isn't there. I forgot the other players that usually always go to the playoffs for the last like 5-6 years. They're not going to be there. You know, that's going to be crazy. It's going to be a new look for the league for a lot of people are talking about. You don't see yourself beating the Jaguars? Oof, God. But hey, if the Rams face the Eagles, come on. We know who's really.
I don't think you guys are making it to us, to be completely honest with you.
I don't think you're making it out of your round either.
I don't think you believe that.
If you lose to, I forgot you guys are playing. You probably shouldn't come home that day. Your dad's gonna be here again.
Panthers.
If you guys lose to the Panthers, your dad might.
I'm going to B-dubs. If it's on what's it called? That's what I do every year. I mean, every Thursday now, man. They got some good deal. 6 for 6, I think. At B-dubs every Thursday.
For football.
Yeah. Well, it's so what you do is you go there, you get 6 wings. You should go.
Oh, oh my God. From a Wingstop, right?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of that.
It's called B-dubs.
All right. As you guys know, for me, I was gonna have a show with Savage Dad, but apparently he got called into work or something with work because every guy's times is a little bit more different now. So I'll probably stream League later on. Let me fix up this stream schedule really quickly here.
You got a schedule?
Well, yeah, I'm a genius. I think I could literally do a backflip and you would be surprised at this point.
I would.
Oh, God. But no, guys, I love watching sports. I love watching, esports too. But, oh, my God, I never got your take about this. Did you hear? Because I don't know if it's going to happen, but apparently it came from Cheap Esports, so it might be a little bit more reputable. He heard that Marvel or Disney, because Disney would be financing it. Marvel can't afford that shit. He heard that Disney was going to try to have a Marvel Rivals like League of Legends style for an esport.
I mean, it would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
My big problem is 3D shooters are really hard to make work because they're.
Is there an audience for that now too? Like, I don't know.
Overwatch didn't have an audience.
Yeah, I mean, so my logic.
And if they had done this at its prime, maybe. They waited until the player base died down.
Third year it's in? It's like, what, it's third? No,
I'm just saying, if they had done this 5 months ago, this would be the perfect time to do it. They waited too long, and now the player base is low.
Yeah, and they're already, orgs were already building up teams for Marvel Rivals. There was already teams that there were already orgs that already had Marvel Rival teams. They were already having tournaments.
I had a team.
Yeah, it kind of feels like they just, missed the window. I feel like that this is too. I mean, come on. This could still not happen. This was reported like a few months ago with like the league offseason stuff. But is there? Because I always have to look at it like this now with esports. Is there enough interest there for that to have an audience, like a sustainable audience that they always talk about sustainability in esports, a sustainable audience where you, in theory, think it'll grow and grow and grow year over year because it is Marvel. So you do have a big, massive fan base that comes with that. But if you think just because you're Marvel, you have a big fan base, does that automatically mean that you will have those fans watch that game? It's like, no, because that's how conversion rates work. You could have 100,000 fans and 10 of those fans could like some things you do, Also, most of us are saying, even Riot can't make their current system profitable. Even Riot can't do that. You want me to believe that Disney can? There's no.
I mean, the reason they can't. You want to know the reason they can't do it is because League of Legends is just functionally not. It's a great spectator sport, but it's too long. People like to watch football because it's action-packed. People like to watch soccer because it's always constant.
Well, barrier to
League of Legends
is lower too.
It's lower. It's all these things. It's constant action combined with how easy it is to understand. Yeah, obviously that's barrier to entry. How easy to understand and how fast, how much action is there, how much downtime is there?
Right.
There's too much downtime in League. That's why it's never going to work. That's why it doesn't work, is because no one wants to sit there for 50 minutes.
Well, the other thing to go with that is if you're looking from a business point of view, like if Riot can't, because so Riot makes a lot of money in the in-game client, but the esports side of it, they've been cutting. Like they cut Euphoria, they cut the LPL English broadcast, they shortened Worlds. Remember, guys, were World Championship for League. Like if you just back when we were doing the show, you used to have semis, you used to have quarters, and the semis on different weeks. Notice this year, quarters and semis were in the same week because they didn't want to pay the extra cost of the venue. Even Riot is cutting costs right now. Even they can't make esports sustainable or League sustainable to a certain extent. Like, I'm supposed to believe that Disney can do it with Marvel Rivals. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen. There's just no way. I mean,
don't do 3D shooters just aren't going to work.
What they should do is like LAN tournaments. Don't do like the NA, EU, China, Korea. That doesn't work. What will work is you doing like LAN tournaments like Counter-Strike. They have LAN tournaments, then you have a major, then you have another major. That's what you should do. I think Counter-Strike, you should do it for that. No way this works domestically. Like that, because wouldn't it just be Valorant, but with just with Marvel characters? Like it's Valorant.
That's what it's the Overwatch.
Like, do you watch Valorant? Like, it's Valorant.
It's not the. It's a different game. Valorant's more related to CS:GO. Marvel Rivals is more related to Overwatch. Overwatch failed because it's kind of hard to make 3D shooters work, in my opinion. It's really hard to make it work because you can't actually, like, there's not legitimate aiming, in my opinion, besides like a few characters.
My goat white man is here. Oh God.
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys. Hey, I love watching all this stuff. I love talking about all of it. We usually have Chaz here because Chaz is obviously quality compared to a white man, but You'll come around more often.
I mean, how often do you even invite me? You act like I avoid you.
I think you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope everyone's team goes as far in the playoffs for this year. Hope it's all some good games. I don't believe that at all. There's gonna be some absolute bullshit. That Rams Seahawks game, it's disgusting. It felt like a conference championship game, but then you're like, oh man, so many Rams threw that game so hard. That should have been a one game.
We did throw that game so hard. And
If you forget they had won that game, they get the bye. They would have been like, because like the seeding was so close with how many teams were beating and winning against each other. Losing or winning one game means you go from like first to like where they dropped. They dropped to fifth. Now people are gonna think the Rams were the fifth best team. It's like, no, they were actually one of the best teams. Problem was that since the records were so close with some teams, losing just a single game and another team winning or losing a game could mean you drop from first to fifth. That's how bad it was. That's how competitive the season was, actually. So I don't know what's going to end up happening. So we'll do Walter's last question, then we'll head out. James, if you want a good philosophical anime, watch Orb on the Movement of the Earth on Netflix. A little show to start, but very good in the vein of Vinland Saga a little bit.
It's crazy because I actually don't watch anime as much as I used to, but I watch the stuff like that. That's the big thing is like I have been getting out of anime recently because like I don't know, like I haven't been as much into it. Like all the things people suggest to me usually are like there's one where this girl couldn't die. She was like unlucky or something like that, or she could. I wasn't about she couldn't die. Hated that anime. And that was like something the last person that talked to me showed me, and I was like, I've been off of it since then. Because I think like the very popular stuff has gotten a little weird for me. I'm waiting for. I pretty much only watch stuff that is like I'm super like I already preemptively was into before the season started.
Yeah,
like, I like ReZero. I don't know if you guys watched that.
Like for me, when it comes to things like Dragon Ball, I know Dragon Ball is going to get hopefully some big announcements from the Genki Dama Matsuri thing.
I don't know what that is, but I will check that out, Walter.
Like, because Toei's been very bad with handling Dragon Ball. One Piece is their golden child, even though Dragon Ball is bigger, it sells more, I would imagine. But who knows? Like Digimon gets better treatment than Dragon Ball. It's insane, but I don't fucking know anymore.
Digimon apparently had a big season recently. I forgot about that.
Digimon didn't really pop off here too well. It had its moments, but in Japan, it's just the biggest thing ever. P.S. Any other manga I still buy? I still buy Kagurabachi.
Somebody asked that?
There. Yep. There was a guy on Twitter who asked me, "You buy any physical manga?" I was like, "Yeah, I still buy Kagurabachi is the one that I still consistently buy." I was always buying the My Hero Academia volumes. But I still
hate
buy
My Hero Academia so much.
Gotta hate the ending so bad. So bad. I mean,
I hate it all.
The real ending coming very soon. It's called Epilogue. But you take the ending and we have it face value. I hate it. Characters, you follow a character all these many years, episode by episode, bullshit and everything, then they lose their powers. For some reason, people are addicted to that. Don't know why. Makes no sense. I hate when characters lose their powers like that. Stupid bullshit. Peak. So you're saying I'm peak, actually? That's what you're saying?
I honestly would never say that.
Oh.
You're weak. That's the word I would use.
Well, you know what? I don't like your tone.
Play the monkey noises again. Play the monkey noises. All right. Oh, what did you say? Sorry. Play the monkey noises real quick.
Thank you.
I love it.
Okay.
That's how you sound to me when you talk.
I do sound like that sometimes.
But yeah, do you have anything coming up besides your book that you're writing that'll never be published and not be read by anybody?
You're a massive hater, you know that? You know, it's crazy because this beta reader I got told me to rewrite some stuff, and now the book is double the size it was before he told
made
me.
Michael angry. You did.
I make Michael don't care if I'm racist.
Oh my god. Clipped.
What'd you say? No, I need to stop making that joke. It's too often. I pushed it too far.
Oh god.
Too repetitive.
But no, before we head out, you're still writing the book. Is there any way people can check out the chapters of this book?
I'm
anywhere?
I'm redoing. They can check out the old versions of them, but I am redoing all of it.
Oh my god, just like Marvel and DC, you're retconning
My
stuff.
man, I have to. Like, the big thing is the only people who respond to me are people I what's it called? My beta readers that I had to buy to see what I was going on, and they told me what was going wrong. I can't just ignore them because they're my only responses. But I went over there, I asked them, and that's what they told me. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be replacing it. A lot of the lore problems I have currently with the.
For all of you guys that are Absolute Batman fans, this week we have the Absolute Batman Arc M one-shot special coming out. It's the book based on that Arkham place that, Bruce was in the Absolute Bane arc. So you get because I think Absolute Batman issue 16 comes out not this week, but the next week. Or we already got 16. Yeah, we already got 16, I think. So you'll get a Absolute Batman one-shot coming up this week. Let me make sure. Yep. Someone said you would like Absolute Superman more.
I'm not really. I've never been a big fan of Brainiac, to be honest with you. Maybe.
No. Absolute Superman is the comic book line.
Yeah, but it's the villain is Brainiac.
No, well, the last villain I remember was Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, someone said that might be up your alley. I have no clue.
I mean, I'll try it out. I mean, I've watched pretty much just Batman. I've enjoyed it a lot.
You might like Criminal from Ed Brubaker.
I probably would. That sounds like something that would be just based off the name.
Criminal's a crime thriller series written by him.
I do love crime thrillers.
That's because you're a nerd.
You're a hater. You're a big hater. You know that?
I think it has to have a reading order. I don't know if you would get it collected edition wise or you would get it. Let me see. Reading order. Yeah, it has. You're gonna have to look up a reading order because there's a lot in this series. Because this guy, I love Ed Brubaker. He's got a great grinding style for comic books. Yeah, so it's a crime comic book series by Ed Brubaker and Phillips. Creation explores the many forms of the genre. We have a collection of books, reading orders, and everything. Stories mostly live in Center City. I'm gonna have to give you a reading order. Oh no. Right here. So you have Criminal Volume 1, 2, 3. Currently, they're up to Volume 7 of Criminal. So, yeah. I mean, who knows if you guys like that. Right? So, it's Raz al
Ghul.
Ra's.
Oh, it is Ra's al Ghul, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's an Arabic slang. I don't
listen. The problem is I don't know how it's spoken because I feel like I've heard it spoken differently many different times. I go by how it's spelled, and I feel like that's Ra's al Ghul.
Also, he's one of my favorite. That's definitely one of my favorite Batman villains. I love that character.
But he's a Superman villain, isn't he?
Oh, good lord. Interconnections work that way. The best way to read Criminal by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips is in publication order. Blah blah blah. Oh, that's issue. Yeah, so you have Volume 1. Yeah, essentially you would get volumes. Yeah, you get the deluxe. Oh, they have deluxe editions too. Holy crap. Yeah. So if you like those probably go up your way. I mean, Image and Dark Horse always do like those crime thriller books, but I'm not a nerd. I'm not a, self-absorbed bastard. So I read nerd shit. I'm a nerd. Bruh, clipped. Yeah,
you don't know how to read. Like, I don't even like. That's why you read like picture books. That's why you read comics, because you don't know how to read if they don't have pictures describing what's happening on page.
Sequential art that describes it.
Yeah, you know what else you can do? Words can describe that too. But you can't imagine it because you can't have multiple. You can't read and think at the same time. It's too much.
What a chat. Cinnabar is such a disgusting, worthless whore.
What is wrong with you? Where did that come from?
On her stream, she was cooking her dad with sleeping all of her teachers when she was younger. When she was like super little. It's like, bro, what a Chad. What the fuck? That's a Chad thing. How you gonna roast your single dad who was raising you? You fucking ungrateful bitch. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. They were joking around when she said that. But like, just think about that. What if you took your dad places and he just tried to start?
That's the joke right there. Me taking my dad somewhere.
Your dad
write themselves.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, you just okay. You don't just get to. I literally hate the fact that you have a soundboard. I don't remember what I was about to say. Like, I just can't. You don't need At least it's not the clip thing, because the clip thing literally cut me off mid-sentence. Those drove me crazy. Like, I'd be talking and I would have to wait for like 5 seconds to speak again. At least this one's just in the background.
Soundboards are the best, but yeah, you gonna be finishing up your novel very soon, right?
I am. I'm actually pretty much finished. So when I had to rewrite the beginning portion of it, somebody specifically told me that they hated the fact that I got rid of one of the main characters at the beginning. So I rewrote them back into the story. The villain, they said, like, why am I supposed to care about this villain when they were introduced at the end? I did hints, but I was like, oh, people are going to have to really think about it, but maybe they had to think about it too much. So that's another big thing.
All right. So as you guys know, for me, I have basically game streams and podcasts coming up throughout the week. I'll be playing League potentially later on during the day, and then I'll be streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel later on during the day too. Unless James gets me the Dragon Ball Z Fighter pack on Steam.
Do you want it? You might have asked it before. I forget about stuff soon.
Oh God, yeah. So I can't show you. I think I can show you.
We missed you.
He doesn't like you guys.
I ain't saying nothing. You putting words in my mouth.
Yeah. So for me to play it, because I would have. Oh my God! It went back. I should have brought it when it was on sale. It bounced back. I can't ask you to do this because it bounced back to the regular price. Hello?
I'm listening. You were still talking.
Oh no! Like it bounced back to the regular price because to play DBZ Fighter, you need to getting the character packs is the cheapest thing because you get all the characters. So when a new one comes out, you just have him. But
okay, what do you want me to get? Oh, it's all regular price now?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh, I missed it.
I missed it too. I just need the first one. I can get the last two. Just get the first one.
You need to stop bringing up dolphin stimulators, man. What in the world? This man is obsessed with that now.
I said dolphin simulator.
I know you did, but this man is obsessed with the stimulator part of it now. To try that the new pizza crust is delicious, by the way. And I don't know if you guys know this. Little Caesars is delicious. Little Caesars is delicious, and you're all just massive haters.
I don't get why people don't like it. It's fine. Tastes good for the price you get. The amount of literally, it's like $22.82 tax wise if you buy 2 pizzas for the taste you would get for that amount of money spent. Hey, if Little Caesars never prices themselves out of the market, I'm fine.
Pretzel. I haven't had Little Caesars since the pretzel crust.
I'm not a pretzel
I'm usually a fan of pretzel buns for hot dogs, but I'm not big on the pretzel crust at all. Domino's
I love Domino's.
Domino's is just too expensive. It's just you're paying double the price for pizzas that's marginally better. And even then, I think that like this new pizza that I'm talking about is better. I genuinely think it's better than Domino's.
I like Little Caesars, but Domino's tastes good. I love Domino's, but it's
this new pizza that I'm talking about is better, and that's why I'm switching to it. You get the Domino's, it's just double the price. They got James uses the coupon 69. No, it never. Little Caesars has a coupon called Pizza, and it's even cheaper. You get beat everywhere. Little Caesars is
online
elite when it comes to savings.
Toppings? I didn't know that, honestly. You go on DoorDash, you try to order that shit comes out so much. I was like, that's not worth it. I wouldn't give Little Caesars...
To my worst enemy, I don't hate... What is up with you guys? And your hatred for Little Caesars is delicious. They seem dangerous to tie. But honestly, it's true, though. Ours got shut down because they were doing meth in the bag. Or I think it was meth. I'm not sure which one it was.
Meth and
something
crack.
In the bag.
They found methamphetamines in the ovens. That's where you were at. They were hiding their meth. That means people's pizza potentially was getting cooked with meth. That's horrible. That's like a domestic terror. You can't do that. Only in this city that would happen. Basically, the workers were committing domestic terror on people. God, my stomach hurts from laughing. Oh God, fucking hell! Your Little Caesars pizza got you hooked on meth. Thank God it didn't. Holy crap! But yes,
Oh, sorry. It's about $10 for 2 large pizzas.
Domino's, right?
No, for 2 large pizzas from Little Caesars.
Yes. Yeah. The prices did
Gets you-
go up, but you know.
Listen, I'm just gonna point out. Some people say that meth is a good. I'm not saying I'm one of them, but that might be another. Maybe we're winning on both ends. Maybe you guys needed meth in yours. It's a very good deal. Very good. I like Little Caesars, honestly. I don't know why people hate on it. It's bad at reporting. You have to get the pizza, and I'm gonna look it up right now.
The best time to go, in my opinion, is right when it opens during lunchtime. That's the best time to go. Those are the first ones made, and I'm pretty sure they do. You need to do this. You need to do food safety, and food safety temperatures don't hit a certain thing, then you got to throw them out.
You go. What I like to do is you do the create your own stuffed crust, crunch crust with toasted breadcrumbs. That's what it's called. Domino's, honestly, that's true though. That's the big problem, is that Domino's just blows Little Caesars out of the water because they have those wings. That's the one thing I can't argue with. And that's like the biggest problem I'm having. Like, are you okay? You have a stroke?
What?
What happened to you? What are you doing?
I was looking at clips of basketball plays on Twitter.
Oh,
the call where Steph threw the ball up, made it, and they still didn't.
And if you don't like it, you're unsub. You're gonna like it. I'll post it.
Oh my God, the cinnamon bread is so good. Oh God, that cinnamon bread is so good. Jesus Christ. I'll try the new crust. If I don't like it, I'm unsubbing. But that punishes me. What the hell? You unsubbing just only punishes me. I didn't do anything.
You brought me on here. There you go. Look at this. Stuffed crust, crunch crust with toasted breadcrumbs. You have to go. So go
for a show.
I'm also listen. You go on to Little Caesars, the site. You make it to pickup or delivery. It doesn't really matter. Get stuffed crunch. Get what I told you, and then put whatever you want on it. I like to put extra sauce in it because they don't put a lot of sauce in their stuff. I feel like that's one of the biggest problems with Little Caesars is they don't have enough sauce.
Yeah, there's not enough sauce options. Yeah.
So I order it with extra sauce.
I just had heart attack style pizza a few weeks ago. Man, it's still really good. Man,
it is. Awesome. But I'm telling you, do the way I said it. Honestly, you could order. You could do the order and do pickup when we get there.
I remember one time Iron said we should all unsub from MSK, and we started doing it right before he hit 1K. So, Iron said he's going to be coming out the third week of January. So that would be.
It gets pushed back 1 week every time. This man's never coming.
He says that week he's going to get paid. So, let me see what he said, because he sent me a message not too long ago about it. Let me see. The third week, because that will be after I get paid again. So the third week is the week of like the 18th.
Do you have to ask for the meth crust, or do you ask for it? I mean, you can ask for it. I don't know. It usually is just provided though.
Do you have to ask? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh God. No. I'm actually being serious. If you ever get caught doing that, you will go to jail, because you can't terrorize food. That's how people consume that. There was this lady that got in trouble on DoorDash because she put the spray on food. Remember that? It was like a few weeks ago, before 2025 ended. This lady has purple hair. She's mentally ill. Just got food, put on the people's doorsteps, and sprayed it with something. And the wife got sick. Like, you literally can't do that. Good Lord. But yes, thank you, James, for giving me the Dragon Ball Z fighter passes.
Oh man, I was talking about it, and this man's already involving me.
Oh God,
what is the spray? What is the spray?
It was a pest. Is that how you pronounce that word? A pesticide? How do you pronounce that? It was to spray because she was scared of spiders. That's what she said. She was scared of insects, but when she sprayed it, it managed to hit the food. She did like 1 or 2 sprays or something like that. It's oh God, you can't do that. You can't do those things, bad. But yes, that's pretty much it. there's not gonna be an MSK show today because me and Savage Ab, we're just gonna reschedule it for Thursday. But I have enough MSK shows coming up tomorrow anyway, so I'll be more than fine.
You're popular.
A lot of people want to be on the show because I'm hot, rich, and good looking.
How many of them realize that there's no when is that why they stopped coming? Eventually, they realized there's no clout because every one of your streamers, your viewers.
Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, yep, it was this one. Oh God, ugh.
She sprayed it right in the food.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Somebody bring that up to you before?
No, it was a video. Did you not see the video?
Watch videos like that. I don't know. You saw that at.
Yeah, I remember that one. Oh God, man. I don't know if she got in trouble. I know she got fired potentially, but
he was actually planning on having a Savage Dad show before I came on. His Savage Dad just had to push it back.
Yeah, push it black.
No, not answering that.
Crazy. But yes, James implied because I sound like a monkey that I'm black. He was being mega racist today. But that's good. You guys finally are taking a page out of my book at this point in time. And it's like
I just drank too much coffee today, man. Don't be special. You're not special.
Oh God, this girl. Oh God, too many girls message me. And it's like, God damn.
That's not my favorite person. I just don't know why I named his kid that. When you look at Steve Kerr, his kid doesn't even show up because they hit it on Google search. You have to literally look up Nick, his son Nick. You have to type it in because they literally hit it on Google search.
She's going to court over it. Oh, good. Yeah, fuck that person. Good Lord. Why is? Oh my God. Woo!
It's his name, dude.
That's James's favorite friend.
How much pause between his first and last name can I say before it doesn't feel like I'm saying the word?
Well, you could just say you're a dirty nagger.
I will not say that. I'm good.
So, wait a minute. If your wife, which you're never going to have, is nagging you, you can't call her a nagger?
Oh, I'll just beat her.
Thank you. Come again.
All right. So yes, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Cloud9 podcast. Sometime next week, we'll probably end up doing the LEC 2026 winter kickoff tier list. I know the LCS is coming back soon. The LCS is coming back the week of the 25th. So
wait, before you end it, can you show me what that video was that they sent to me? I sent it in private chat. I think it's a minute long.
Oh, you didn't see this at all.
I didn't watch it, so I want to see what it is. I waited for you.
Oh my God! Why are this is clout chasing at its WC's channel is pure propaganda. Once you guys know that.
The problem is he doesn't really edit things. They're all just like literally clips from your stream.
Oh God, what is this? I'm a nerd. Just end the show and put back to great.
I mean, he gets it.
Goodness.
Thank you, Walter. We appreciate your pity.
God. But no. Just want to let you guys know. Third time's a clearance. Third time's clearance.
Third time's a clearance. I could say with that.
Oh man.
World?
Seriously, third time's the Clarence?
What?
Are you looking at pictures of Clarence right now?
What?
Where did Clarence come from, man?
He said it with such confidence too.
What in the world? Where did
Man.
were you talking about something in Clarence?
Out of my mouth goes an L. That's my first L of 2026.
It's crazy.
God. It's not even your first L of like this
Oh
minute.
my God.
What happened?
I meant to say third time's the charm.
Yeah, but how did you get Clarence?
I don't even know.
I honestly thought you
because
Clarence
we were talking
Thomas?
about him. No, we were talking about Avengers Doomsday, and you guys know Clarence is Anthony Mackie's character in 8 Mile. So I probably confused like.
How did you get to that? That's so many leaps to mix up.
This is your fan right here. That's the fan you like.
I'm not saying the last name. I just can't believe you named his son that. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but like to be fair, is it anything different than a black person naming their kid like Shabubu Nene?
Yes, because it's literally just the N-word. That's all it is. I mean, everybody knows.
To be fair, if the kid ever grows up and he has black friends, they're gonna call that person a real ass. That's my real ass friend.
I'm never calling him first and last name.
God, man. That was my
Did you know
only-
his
that was my first L of this year.
his
though.
his
Let me
middle
know.
starts with a G, so his middle initial is G too. That's actually crazy.
Oh no. Oh my
Okay.
god. 2026 is gonna be amazing. What the heck? Man, I wish. Ooh, there's some spicy news coming up. You know? Clarence must have had an impression on him. Oh my god. Oh god. But yes, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Cloud9 podcast. I'll be doing 1 or 2 game streams later on today, and Wednesday day's pretty much full of just doing podcasts, and Thursday day's pretty much just full of doing podcasts, and then back to work, you know? But I'm glad we got a chance to get this in. The 2026 season has started for League of Legends very soon, and the NFL 2025-2026 season is almost over. The NBA's is still going on. Baseball's is over, so, you know, he watches baseball, I don't, but, you know, yep, I gotta, after today, probably end up going and having sex with my wife, give her some nice back shots, and see where that goes, you know? So, yeah, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Cloud9 podcast, and we will see you guys on the next one.